No more bad government in Nigeria. Nigeria Watch, the only media that have been consistent speaking against the bad government and for the purpose for reformers. Nigeria Watch, yo. No more bad government. Nigeria Watch. No more bad government. Nigeria Watch. No more bad government. The only media that have been speaking. No more bad government. The voice of the voiceless. No more bad government. No more bad for the poor. No more bad government. Nigeria Watch. No more bad government. Nigeria Watch media. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. In Nigeria. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. The only media. No more bad government. The number one media in Nigeria. No more bad government. That have been speaking against government. Nigeria Watch. No more bad government. Nigeria Watch, yo. The voice of the voiceless. The voice of the voiceless, voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Nigeria Watch media. Voice for the voiceless. Nigeria Watch media. Voice for the voiceless. The only media that have been speaking against bad government. Being consistency since 1944. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. 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 Nigeria Watch, yo. We have been seeing all you guys have been doing, and we recommending to everyone in Nigeria, saying that you guys are the number one. Nigeria Watch,
It's the 4th of February 2026, and we are still discussing Nigerian politics. The Yoruba people will have Yoruba nation before the Igbo people have Biafra. I repeat, the Yoruba people will have Yoruba nation before the Igbo people have Biafra. Even the Ijaw people will have Ijaw nation before the Igbo people have Biafra. The Sokoto Fulani Caliphate in northern Nigeria, they already have an established empire before the Igbo people will have Biafra. The Igbo people have been agitating for Biafra for many years, but yet it is very, very difficult for them to achieve Biafra. It is easier for a Yoruba man to achieve Yoruba nation than for an Igbo man to achieve Biafra. Look at the Yoruba people, look at Igbo people. The Yoruba people have politicians and they have agitators. The Igbo people have politicians and they have agitators. The politicians in Yoruba land, they find a way to harmonize with their own agitators. Look at how they colonize Sunday Igboho. Sunday Igboho is a free man. Look at the game that the politicians in Yoruba land played. When Buhari wanted to kill Sunday Igboho, it was Yoruba politicians in Benin Republic that shielded Sunday Igboho. Even Obasanjo was part of them. The Yoruba politicians know how to fight for their own and organize themselves in this Nigeria. You see, in Nigeria, if you don't organize yourself, you will become a prey. That is why, as the Igbos have refused to organize themselves, the Ijaw nation are much more organized than the Igbos. In fact, an Ijaw man can become Nigeria's president before an Igbo person. We have Jonathan. It's because of how disoriented and how disorganized we are as a people. We have agitators, we have politicians, but we have not found alignment. Sunday Igboho was agitating to break up Nigeria. The same with Nnamdi Kanu, but Nnamdi Kanu is in prison. Now they caution Sunday Igboho. The politicians in the southwest cautioned Sunday Igboho, and he listened to them. Yes. Now look at the scenario in the southeast. How many languages do you have in the southeast? In Southeast Igbo land, how many languages? Tell me, if not Igbo language. How many languages? Go to northern Nigeria. They have over 200 languages in northern Nigeria. But they find a way of coming together and harmonize their position and agenda. You see, it is a competition. We are in a competition in Nigeria. You cannot put your house in order. You want to compete. It's just like Premier League. We have Arsenal, Chelsea, and Man United. You are not united in your Man U. You want to beat a Chelsea that is united. You are not united in Arsenal. You want to beat a Man U team that is united. So when you look at this scenario, sometimes I shed tears for my Igbo people. There's a recent thing that happened, something that happened on social media. They said that they omitted Igbo history from Nigerian history books. Let's put the record straight, because sometimes we put out misinformation. The Ministry of Education confirmed that there's a particular textbook, they called it Living History, written by some Yoruba people. Now, some people brought that book and started saying that they omitted Igbo history from that book. From Nigerian curriculum, Nigerian schools, they have omitted Igbo history because of a particular textbook. Now, let's look at the main issue here. The Ministry of Education has confirmed that Living History is not an approved textbook for Nigerian schools and was never submitted to the National Educational Research and Development Council. Now, there is a curriculum. There's a curriculum for schools to use for study, like a template now. And if you look at that curriculum, there's Igbo history in the curriculum of the Ministry of Education. There's Igbo history. There's Igbo history. But somebody saw a book. You know, some schools will adopt some textbooks which may not be approved by the Ministry of Education. I'm not making any argument for the Nigerian government or what have you. I'm moving towards the fact that how many Igbos have written about the history of the Igbo people and put them in textbooks and projected them to Nigerians? How many? How many people? Now, I'm putting out 200,000 naira for anybody that will give me an extensive book that talks about the Igbo history. A well-packaged book. This is a book, Living History, written by Yoruba people, and they omitted the Igbo history because probably they don't understand, they don't know about Igbo history. Or an average Yoruba person feels that the Igbo doesn't have any history, like documented. It is not possible that Igbos don't have history. Igbos have been existing from time immemorial. But the problem is that, why is it that some people are documenting their own history while we are not documenting ours? I challenge you, Ohaneze. I said that we should not focus. What we need to focus is on how we can look at the Igbo culture, Igbo heritage, and put down our history in textbooks and move them about. Yes, that's just the challenge. So somebody saw a book, maybe.
For allowing us to come into your market almost unauthorized.
Yes.
You can
Authorize you. Go ahead.
What we are saying is that we are introducing a new Nigeria that is possible. We are trying to do a new politics. Politics where those that want to rule must go round and campaign to the people. They must go round and talk to the people. That is why I'm here to talk to you, to assure you of our commitment that we cannot continue Nigeria the way it is today. Today, Nigeria is a country where the highest number of poor people live. Today, Nigeria is insecure. Today, Nigeria is a place of hunger, a place of suffering, Our children are not in school. There's no proper health care. If today you are sick, there's no proper health care to go. If common snake bite you, na death. There's no snake venom in the whole of Nigeria. So Nigeria is going through a problem and we want to change it. We want to stop people from stealing public money so they can use money for public to do something. We want your children to be in school. We want proper health care. We want to put people out of poverty. We want to generate and distribute electricity. It's happening in Ethiopia. It's happening in Egypt. It's happening in other countries of Africa. I'm not talking about countries of Asia now. That is what we want to change. That we want to bring so that your children can be in school. We want a child of nobody to be somebody in Nigeria. We are fed up with people stealing public money. We must stop it. And the only way to stop it is you. Please, go out. That change we want will start on the 21st of February here in Amak. We want to lend. We want to beg you, please, vote for ADC. African Democratic Congress. That is a new party we want to use to change this country and begin the journey of Africa. Let us change this country.
Now, the question is, where are other members of the ADC? Why are they not campaigning for this particular Dr. Mo as Peter Obi is doing right now? Where are they? That means even the ADC is not united. It's not united. Why is it that Peter Obi is doing it alone? Those are part of the question we are going to be answering later on. Let's move on.
We cannot continue. We want competent leadership. We want a leadership with compassion. We want leadership commitment. We want the leadership that have capacity, energy. Not even barely. We want people who can walk, who will go out and say there's a trouble in Jos, they go there. We want Sokoto to be secured, Katsina to be secured, Zamfara to be secured, Kanu to be secured, Anambra, Imo. We want everywhere. If somebody is traveling from here to the east, we don't want to be looking for him on the road. Vote for us starting from Amak on the 21st. Dr. Moses Paul is our candidate. Vote for him. If you vote for him, we have started a journey of changing Nigeria. My commitment to Nigeria is total. You can go and verify my background. Everything I've said is there. I've gone through bank to government to everything. You cannot say I've stolen public money. I kept their money for them. I'm a commitment. Go and say it. I'm committed to changing Nigeria. And we must change it. I want to put poor people out of poverty. All those who are stealing our money today, we are once children of poor people. When they get to office, they changed. We don't want them again. So let's start this journey. We're also confronting some of them who have done wrong in the past and say, please change now. Because if we continue, it will consume everybody. The only thing government comes to do for you is tax, 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 levy, 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 levy. We are tired of it. So please help us. That is why we came here to beg. Thank you for listening to us and the opportunity. May God Almighty continue to bless this market. Continue to bless people in it. May this year be better than last year for them. And may the future be better. I assure you that if given the opportunity of Amak, we have started the journey of taking back Nigeria. Thank you and God bless you. ADC, obedient, yeah, it's possible. Thank you and God bless you.
These things will keep happening.
All right, I think we'll have to move on to the major story, I think, for this morning, which is what we're getting from Kwankwaso now. For so long, we have been trying to ascertain where exactly Kwankwaso stands ahead of the 2027 politics, and we're hearing that he said that because of the doubt of whether Mr. Peter Obi, since his defection to the ADC, is going to get the presidential ticket, he has been stalling his own defection to the ADC. Now, the talk in town is a possible P2B and Kwankwaso alignment ahead of 2027. And I'm starting off with you, Ifomana. I'm coming from the perspective, first of all, how powerful do you think a ticket like that would be ahead of the 2027 election? Do you think it would be powerful enough to take down the present administration?
I love the fact that you provided the area you want me to touch on, because this is a broad, big issue. It's really broad that I wouldn't even know where to start from. But this ticket, if it should work, I think this is going to be a dangerous coalition. Why I'm saying that is because Peter Obi has gained popularity in Nigeria, some parts, most especially the eastern Nigeria. But has he gained much popularity in the northern part of Nigeria? I doubt that. Now, Kwankwaso coming in now to this whole equation now, knowing fully well that in the north, in Kano State, we have about 34 local governments there, and is said to be one of the most populated states in Nigeria, with a lot of people in the state, and how Kwankwaso was able to build NNPP in 2023, and how that NNPP has been functioning over till now, even though we know that there are a lot of internal cracks, and we are still kind of trying to deliberate on his relevance in that NNPP. But let's talk about the Kwankwasia movement. What's it called? Kwankwaso has a lot of followings in Kano State, and if that should be added to Peter Obi's relevance or popularity in Nigeria, I think, like I said earlier, it's going to be a dangerous coalition. And I think it's one of the things that Nigerians are looking forward to, forming the stronger alliances with stronger political party leaders.
All right, now coming over to you, Mr.
Dear Nigerians, the reason why Tinubu is in power today is because of the Northerners. In 2023, Tinubu came out and Peter Obi came out. The Northerners refused to vote for Peter Obi because he wasn't a Muslim. But Peter Obi had good track record of good governance. That man was an honest man, God-fearing, empathetic. But they chose Tinubu despite knowing his political background, despite knowing his track record. They voted him anyway. Why? Because of this religion. Southerners didn't vote for Tinubu. Today, Nigeria is getting destroyed because of these gullible idiots. And the worst part of it is that you will see a Northerner with master's degree, PhD, having this kind of mentality. They don't look for competence in government. They look for religion. How to enforce the religion. Religious bias is crazy. Religion is a problem. Massive problem. In fact, this is even why I'm in support of Biafra. Please, if you are ready to protest for Biafra, I will support you 100%. Because normal human beings don't deserve to be mixed with these Northerners. I'm a Northerner, I'm a Fulani, but I said what I said. Bye.
The most talked about video on social media in Nigeria. It's a video which appears to show Edo North Senator Oshiomhole massaging a woman's feet aboard a private jet. The video, which has since gone viral on social media, has sparked massive debate online, while some users initially claimed that the woman in the video was his wife, Lara Fortes. Investigations further revealed that the woman is a South African lifestyle influencer, an adult content creator who describes herself on Instagram as a professional sugar baby. Oshiomhole, however, has now dismissed the video, insisting that it is AI generated. If we can pull up that video really quickly before we have our conversation. There we have it.
Tell me how this one to be AI now? How this one to be AI? A whole city senator, Oshiomhole, like come out now telling us it's AI. The gullible people, gullible Nigerians don't fly with them. How is this video AI? We went to this guest page. This video is there.
Poorly crafted AI generated video. Dr. Baby AI. Whether real or AI, this video raises questions. If it is fake, who created it and why? Now, if it is real, what's a serving Nigerian senator doing massaging a self-described sugar baby on a private jet while ordinary Nigerians struggle? And those are some of the reactions that we have seen online. I don't know if you have seen the disclaimer from Oshiomhole's media team. They say that this video is AI generated.
Okay, we are in the age of AI. Yeah. We discussed that this morning. Technology is dominating our lives. Before now, if anything is represented in the media, the editor will be blamed, the reporter will be blamed. Oh, we were misquoted. But AI generates images, it provides pictures. So we now hear AI is everything, we blame AI. So that needs to be investigated. This AI cannot begin to operate like a witchcraft of the 21st century. There must be source, there must be attribution, and it's for the investigating agencies to try to educate us more in terms of these disclaimers that come from AI. However, I will speak in defense of Senator Oshiomhole, just in case it is the truth. And, media managers are trying to manage things. Senator Oshiomhole is 73 years old. Now, we know him as a labor leader. Yes. We know him as a political leader. Yes. Two-time governor. Yes. Chairman of a political party. Yes. We know him also as a community leader. Yes. Where he comes from, a distinguished senator of the Federal Republic. Yes. Now, if this is true, he has just added another credential to his portfolio, that of a master masseur. A master masseur. Because he was doing why are you people laughing? Let me complete my thoughts. He was doing a good job there of massaging a young lady's foot. A very beautiful woman who says she's an adult content creator, and that broke men should not come near her.
Oh, you went to her page?
I went to her page because she also posted pictures. I don't know whether our own pictures are also AI generated.
Did you see this video?
And this is I saw everything on her page. Okay. And this is a tribute to the fact that Senator Oshiomhole, in case the story is true, that he's still a viral man at 73.
He exercises, he works out. He's very
at a time when many young men belong to Tyler's category. Tyler, that lady that won Grammy Award. What's the title of her song? Push to Start.
Push to Start.
Most young men are in the Push to Start category.
24-year-old.
This is a man that is a good advertisement for masculine power. So all those people, please, as they say in Yoruba, let our distinguished senator enjoy the life of his head.
Is it life of his head?
He should enjoy the life of his head. And that should be an inspiration to other young men. The private jet, nobody has said their money is missing. So at 73, a man is entitled to enjoy his life.
whether he's married or not.
No. There has been no report. There has been no report of cocodry. We are not running.
Okay, so wait, a married man can massage.
This is not a moral police station. No, all the moral policemen and police women.
Yes.
You just mind their own business.
Okay.
Distinguished Senator, please continue to enjoy the life of your head.
Very quickly, Dr. Bati, you are the one that keeps talking about restoration of values and morals back to the family society in Nigeria. That if we're going to build a nation cannot be built without values. And that is the crux of this video. Yes, it's good to say, oh, he's this and that, but young people are watching. This is a senator, a distinguished senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. You can do things in private that you want to do, but the truth is that
it was the lady that posted the video,
whether the lady
not
or
the senator.
Whether the lady or the man, the truth is that at the end of the day, young people are watching.
Yeah.
There are certain things, the Bible enjoins us. All things are lawful, not all things are expedient. Let me use that in this instance. All things will not be wrong to do, but it's not all things that are wise to do. And so in this regard, even though he's enjoying the life of his head, the messaging is off. The optics look wrong, and it does not justify the distinguished before he sent it.
All right, then he says they are planning to blackmail the people's comrade.
They should not blackmail my people's comrade.
They can't blackmail.
Dr. Abati, you made good points. Very good points. I know, understand the moral. But you see, if the video is true and not AI, as he was rubbing the leg, what was coming to my mind was food is cheap. Food is cheap. Food is not cheap in Nigeria. Food is cheap.
We don't know the food he was talking about.
Well, all right. Okay, well, all right.
That
well,
food,
all right.
but this food is expensive food, though.
All right.
It's not my level.
I think we have.
It can never be my level.
No, this one looks like a food is ready.
Okay. I think we have dealt with the topic.
But Oji, I was just hearing food is cheap because you see, you are in private jet.
Yes.
You are massaging leg.
Yes.
You had the effrontery to come out and say food is getting very cheap in Nigeria. That's part of the cheap food.
All right.
The private jet too is cheap. So as he was rubbing like say food is cheap. Doctor, but you said you went to the guest web. I said it's not for broke men. It's not for our level now.
Right.
It's for high level like Baba.
No, I'm a journalist.
It's cheap.
My job is akroko. That's what I do on a daily basis.
When you
Senator
went there
Oshiomhole.
fast, Dr. Abati.
Senator Oshiomhole, food is cheap.
All right.
You see, Nigerians, you are seeing the food is cheap in private jet, rubbing the leg of South African mama. Food is cheap.
Well, all right, Dr.
Food is ready.
Dr. Abati, you went there early because apparently this woman has taken down her
She
Instagram.
removed some aspects.
So you went quickly and you saw it, but I couldn't even access her TikTok page.
She's taking it down. She's taking it down. That's a strong possibility that it might not be.
All right. We have dealt with the story. Dr. Abati has said, comrade, enjoy the life of your head. Well, all right.
That's not a crime.
Well, all right. It's Nigeria, I guess. Now to politics. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's son, Sheyi Tinubu, has appointed entrepreneur and social media influencer Obi Kubana as the Southeast Regional Director of the City Boy Movement, a youth-focused political platform aligned with President Tinubu's renewed hope agenda. Sheyi Tinubu, who is the patron of the movement, presented the certificate of appointment to Obi Kubana in a video posted on Obi Kubana's official Instagram page on Tuesday, which elicited a flurry of reactions. Let's take a look.
Now, wow, this country don't jabaru finish. What country? Anyway, on that Oshiomhole matter, they come back to them. When the first showcase this one first, I'm coming back to that shortly.
The Southern region and the whole country as a whole, on behalf of the City Boy Movement, we want to present your recognition letter, the appointment letter, as the Regional Director of the Southeast for City Boy. And on behalf of this boy, congratulations. Thank you very much. On your mandates, we shall stand, Bola. On your mandates, we shall stand, Bola. On your mandates, Bola. On your mandates, Bola. On your mandates, we shall stand.
On your mandate we shall stand.
City boy.
On your mandate we shall stand. On your mandate.
Bola, on your mandate.
All right.
Dr. Abati, on your mandate. Ayo, we shall stand.
President.
Obi Kubana.
Well, you know,
Eleni.
the story has gone viral, really. I mean, we know that the
Are
city...
we not part of a city boy movement too?
Who are
Okay.
Oh, okay. How you be going to meet them at the back, right? Thank God you are casting yourself, Dr. Abati.
No.
Why did they give you ambassador?
Are you not city boy?
Why did they give you ambassador?
Are you not part of city boy?
All right, let me tell you what the city boy. Let me tell you what the city boy movement is. Let me tell you what the city boy movement is. The city boy movement was established in 2022 as a youth-driven support structure for President Tinubu's election campaign and has since evolved into a nationwide platform aimed at mobilizing young Nigerians around government policies. Obi Kubana's appointment signals a clear political strategy, leveraging celebrity influence to sell government policy to young Nigerians. This video has already garnered over 1 million views on Instagram. And I'll take some reactions. This is from Zoe, who wrote on X, Obi Kubana, as regional director of an organization singing Tinubu praise songs, is comedy. These celebrity endorsements and manufactured titles won't fix unemployment, inflation, or insecurity. Well, Chris wrote, business in Nigeria is 10% strategy and 90% survival. Kubana is playing the long game to protect his investments, but the Southeast isn't moved by titles. The streets remember the history books and the current reality. Let's see how this balance plays out. Well, another ex-user wrote, congratulations to him. He has the right to his political choice, and people should respect that. I have seen some not so nice comments online. Please, let's respect people's choices. It's one person, one vote. Make your own choice. And of course, you would understand why, this video has gone viral, especially from the people in the Southeast. I don't know if you wanted to make a comment. Yeah, quickly.
I mean, so what do you expect? Obi Kubana is a businessman. Business interest comes first. He has a right to his political affiliation. But let's say it's pump and plain. A lot of Nigerians are not standing on the mandate. They are standing on the mandate of poverty and hunger and deprivation. They are standing on the mandate of a casino economy that is not growing. Economy that promised too much but is not giving the people anything. You see, just this morning we're talking about how they're saying they want to build a 1 trillion economy, but with 5,000 megawatts of electricity, we can't even do 10,000 megawatts successfully. I want to build a 1 trillion economy. So the other 1 trillion economies, they did it on 5,000 megawatts, right? So you see, that's the joke we have become. And if anybody doesn't see through this joke, then the delusion is on them. I mean, we can, in a mockery tone, sing on your mandate, we shall stand. But a lot of Nigerians are not finding it funny. And that's why when we saw the video of Oshiomhole in the plane, at the same time was saying food is cheap. People see the big disconnect. Dr. Bati, you said whose money is missing? Yes, but he's a senator. He's a senator of the Federal Republic. We, taxpayers' money, pay his salaries. So he's accountable to us. You can say money is not missing, but we've also seen how ridiculous these senators do with constituency projects. So he's a serving senator. If Oshiomhole was not a serving senator, he had no position in government, I would not have qualms with him.
All right, I want us to deal with the matter on the table, which is the Sheyi Tinubu endorsing...
No. It's Obi Kubana has his own interests.
All right.
Obi Kubana will play his own politics. You can't fault him for playing his own politics. Fine. But for me, the politics I will play is the politics of the suffering people of Nigeria.
Fantastic.
That's why I said Obi Kubana can sing there standing on his mandate. Life is good for him. He had a gorgeous 50th birthday. Mm-hmm. How many people can have that lovely 50th birthday like Obi Kubana had? But a lot of Nigerians are not having it easy for them. So he can stand on the mandate, but Nigerians are suffering.
All right.
And their lives are not any better.
Well, more on politics. A fresh war of words has erupted within the People's Democratic Party as FCT Minister Nyesom Wike and Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde.
Okay, I'm going to take that out. Before I will continue with more videos, I would like to quickly come here. Abati is very unfortunate to see that Abati is supporting rubbish. Jokingly or no joke or whatever, this is a city senator who displayed rubbish on air and Abati is laughing about it. It's so disgraceful. That's the girl there. That's how everything started. Watch that. That's how everything started. You are seeing in there. See, I have to mute it, you know. She posted everything on her page. That's how everything started there, you know. It's just this girl make it open that yes, I be now Olosho I be. If you pay higher, I will be your baby, whatever. You know, I don't want to talk and finish. So Oshiomhole can say, okay, no while I may go enjoy your life. So why is he saying that it's AI? How is this AI? Eh? How? Siam. That's how it started. Eh? Now so I think we can't enter the FIR. So what are we talking about? What's AI there? Eh? Not be now Oshiomhole be that, the satanic Edo former governor of Edo State. Not be that. Who's gonna be AI? Eh? Not be held be that. Who's gonna come be AI for his here now? Eh? We even get another one where we not feel show because of the rules of the here. Eh? Who's gonna be AI? AI, how? It's sickening, man. It's sad. This is so disgraceful.
Nigeria was no mind them. The only language they know now AI. Everything you do, they'll say that AI.
Eh.
That now let's show you go carry.
Senator
No mind
publicly
now.
disgrace himself like this, saying an AI. It's very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Anyway, I would like us to move on, guys. I want us to listen to this particular video here, so we can take it from here. Let us see to what
Soraka. This is Woto Woto TV. Let me ask a question. If you are a Muslim and you are watching this video, please don't get all too emotional or all too overzealous, because there are certain questions that I believe that we must ask. We must ask. What does it mean to be a Muslim in Nigeria? You see, as a Christian, when I look at the other side of divide, I am forced to ask this question. To be a Muslim, does it mean you have to hate other religion? I believe religion, in the first place, whether Muslim, Christianity, or any type of religion, is meant to advance the cause of humanity. And what is humanity? Humanity is love. Humanity is helping one another. Humanity is about growing life and preserving life. But how well has Islam excelled in these considerations? Is Islam pro-life? Is Islam pro-humanity? Is Islam pro-love? Is Islam pro-everything that advances the cause of humanity? I don't want to answer it. I have a very good answer in my mind, but I won't be the one to answer it. So you answer it. In Nigeria, you see Muslims who will say that this country belongs to them. Nigeria, say Malan. Yes, in this country. Is that supposed to be? And these same people who believe that Nigeria must be theirs are the same one shouting that Nigeria is one. What type of oneness and what type of unity that also suggests that certain people cannot be president, certain people must be moved or unalive, certain people belonging to certain faiths, their religious houses like churches must be burnt, we must go to school and abduct certain children that belong to certain religion? I mean, what exactly you say? Now, I hate it to hear when some people say that, those people committing these atrocities are not Muslims. Fuck, shut the fuck up there. Shut the F up, the F up. The people committing these atrocities are Muslims. The very recent video that is trending now, where some bandits went to attack an Air Force base. They were are they shouting blood, blood in the name of Jesus or praise the Lord? They are shouting Allahu Akbar. Praise be to God. Praise be to Allah. So, I am asking the question. Did God create the people in the universe who now chose to be Hindus, Buddhists, Muslims, Christians, did that same God now appoint Muslims to be the selectors of mankind, the ones that has to be rejected and unalived, and the one that has to live? Did God choose those in Islam to decide which is the true religion, and everybody must be in that religion? Or if you are not religion, if you are not in the religion, you pay jizya. If you don't pay jizya, then you are unalived. I mean, just thinking about it sends shivers in my brain or in my body, just to think that people can actually think this way. So I asked the question, what type of Islam are we practicing in Nigeria? Islam of hate? Islam of deception? Islam of segregation? Islam of... I mean, you just tell me. I'm asking a question. I'm not making a fundamental assumption here. I'm asking a question because I need to be anywhere I want to be. I need to go to school in Katsina, in Muslim-dominated state, and not be afraid that I can't speak my mind, or if I speak that is not in conjunction with your belief, I am unalived. The same thing for the Muslim guy. You can, of course, nobody's going to poof any Muslim in the South because he said we don't care religion. You can abuse Jesus Christ all you want. If you like, say Jesus Christ is a madman. We don't. But for the North, it's a different thing. That people are self-employed to look out for people who abuse Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and you begin to unalive them. I mean, what type of religion asks its adherents to go about looking for people who say something against religion and poof them? It's an ideology. And of course, I cannot ask you to rethink because you believe that that is what your religion teaches you. But I ask the question, I want every Muslim watching this video to go to the comment section and respond to me. My name is Magnus Oraka. Please follow this page and share this post now.
Putin o millionaires a lot of watch. Wakadnam o Munaket Malankatan Airport, Lagos, when December. And I tell you, we're going to go Kute, Asabatagoka. If we're going to do a call, I did. Digging the Fajalanta, so not back at the court ban. So if I'm more millionaires run, I was getting my Putin Wakan Nebo Wombo in the go Kadigayano. Natabazia. Nataba. I will lay another rat in the Pandia, a Bukoloti, if any banebe. Nuchenkem, Uchonia, Kajofenjo, Peter. That was the elephant Nigeria, Fabulibio. Fagidil. Because in none of ma, even when you're getting no, on why keep city girl. But Tabazia, Nata, Itra Iwago. I intend now who go, I support to go if I got support to Mana Namo Nebu, Kana Namako, Dike. Ejegi Jankies, Agara, Janke Boa, and Cape Boa Siqualike, because Nandia no Panenu, we Jankies, Ketafana Panenu, Apadokalofma. So Taba. Okay, for my whatever you want much to say. So I'm going to logo, Makayano go up the Malifie, a Canada, and one bed, my room. On an oliable level, Nabapa, Apolondia, Apusala, no, if I want to met a female. And if I in this city, to Fifen Naira in this city, who Fife can I on this city, Rapun Nandecan. And I even in this city, Rapun Nandecan before election, more than Millie Gaken. Adama took a route. Rokana only boys are Bali. Madam make no personally, just Rapuzania, on a Marifunume, on a Rapia, on a Tunaya London, on your bomb, who deserve with family, on Mataga for too much. In this city, Apuzian and Nandi. Because Okute, Pitokute, Latarazia, Nayan go, I am go, Gamma, I am a Gikani, history, Gamma, Nayama Gikani. Over Nigeria, gathered, over no matter. Kaifia, I will go. Oh, no, the code, a Bogota Canada, Nagabigano, in Nobel, you and Nababa. Okuchen Kemo, Uchonia Dianjo, Mokame Quakita, Ababan non, and this is a Choba Alibam, Opano Mowem, I dey talk my talk. Na so go talk.
Yeah, Niger Watch, how are you? And I wish you well and say hello. You know, please, in the name of Jesus, I have to add a few words. I didn't even intend to come into this thing now, you know. Niger Watch, please, if that is, what do you people call him? Is it very dark man or whatever? Tell him not to insult Igbos, please. He can say whatever he wants to say about the clowns and the fools among the Igbos, but he should not insult Igbos. Very dark man, whatever you call him, does not know me, and I'm sure there are so many others that very dark man does not know. Very dark man should be very careful when he is talking. You want to talk about Igbos, please select those who are doing what you want to talk about. Say about it. We also, as Igbos, are criticizing those people, and for that reason, we will not say yes. The entire Igbo race is this and that. It's unfortunate. Nigeria has become a nation that is being shared by people who you people call politicians. Politicians, self-made politicians. I don't know how many of them that we have voted by anybody. I don't know how many of them. If they say they made the big Kuban or whatever they call his name, I don't think I've ever even heard of him. I told you before, I don't know who he is. You know, maybe if he got his ill-gotten money overnight from whatever business. These people, I don't want to, if I talk about them, I will say things that will offend too many people. If he's a coordinator of Bola Tinubu's whatever in the East, and Onanuga, and the people like FC Oluomo are saying Igbos should not come out to vote in Lagos. But they want to send the coordinator to the East to go and win souls for them that will come and vote for them. It's shameful. It's a disgrace. Hey, Mr. Niger Watch, please, for God's sake, tell them they don't want Igbos anymore. People should allow Igbos to go away. I don't know what they are waiting for. What is the Nigerian government waiting for? To declare the Igbo race a free group to move out of Nigeria. And I'm telling you, I don't think they will want to wait up to 48 hours to disengage completely from this rubbish called Nigeria. It's a shame. It's a shame. Nobody is saying don't talk about your Igbo brothers or whatever. What we are saying is they should not gather the whole Igbos and insult Igbos. If he's becoming popular with whatever he's doing, it does not make he has to use Igbo, the generality of Igbos to become whatever he is. I don't think he's worth half of some of us. Respect because respect. Talk about the bad ones, we will support you. What your big Kubana is doing, just like he said there, if he cannot open his mouth boldly to say why he's accepting this assignment, you know, the shame will be on him. But not to generalize and everything is Igbo people are the enemies of themselves. Igbo people are the enemies of themselves. Who and who among genuine Igbo people do you know? Nigeria is a bastardized place. where people are looting and stealing and robbing. So when you see these people that have their ill-gotten money, they have to work alongside with their contemporaries in government to want to achieve their purpose. So will you call those people Igbos as part of the Igbos that, yes, are making things happen or work for their people? No. You just mentioned about Nnamdi Kalu there. Why are this type of people not speaking on behalf of that young man? Why are they not speaking about that young man so that they can get him out of this rubbish that these people roped him into? Somebody who is sincerely and innocently doing what others are doing to save the face of his people and save their territorial integrity. They cannot help him to come out of that thing, but they can come out to become what did they call him again now? To come and be the whatever he is, the coordinator, whatever he is coordinating in the eastern states. It's a shame. It's a very big shame. We should be very careful. Yeah, the problem that has kept Nigeria the way Nigeria is up to today, and will continue until, they give the Igbo man his rightful position in Nigeria. Nothing will change. The problem of Nigeria continually, since Nigeria became this thing they call amalgamated Nigeria, is the Igbos. And until you people decide to know them and to recognize them for who they are and give them the respect that is due them, Nigeria will never change. And Nigeria will never be anything better. I'm not cursing Nigeria. I've said this, I made this statement years ago to those who were around me who can also attest to what I'm saying now. That until the Nigeria people recognize the Igbos for who they are and give them their position. If they don't want Igbos in Nigeria, let them allow Igbos go away. Why are they still, fighting to make sure that Igbos remain in the number of the people they call Nigerians? I don't think I've benefited anything from the Nigerian government all my life, and I know how old I am now. I've not. What rubbish are we talking about? Please respect these people. Respect these people, otherwise you will meet the wrath of God. Whosoever you are talking rubbish. When you see that the bad ones, call them what they are. Today, Niger Watch came out and pointed out Oshiomhole for who Oshiomhole is now. We knew when Oshiomhole was the chairman of the Labour Congress or whatever they call them. He was so modest. He was always wearing that olden days khaki shorts and shirt, like as if he is a very good person. But you can see who he is today. We say because of Oshiomhole, we talk of the entire Edo State and call Edo State name and call all Edo people this and that and that. Hey, Mr. VDM or whatever they call yourself, you are a very small boy. You must watch how you talk. Respect yourself. Respect yourself. You are doing a good job. We appreciate what you are doing. But go and watch your language. Select your word before you open your mouth and talk. Because if I hear you insult Igbos generally again, I will come out exactly for you and tell you my mind. I am an Igbo man and I'm one of the Igbo people you are insulting. But you don't know me. Please, I beg you in the name of God, be very careful. When you are talking, please select those people. Your whatever, Bikubana, whatever they call him. Let him go and coordinate whatever. And at end of 2027, if eventually that election we hold, then let them genuinely tell us how many votes Bola Tinubu will get from that part of the country. Genuinely, I said, may God help Nigeria, and may God help you people. Our youths are there. What you people know now is just to criticize and talk rubbish. You cannot sit down and use your brain and think how you can get hold of this group of politicians and get rid of them. You people won't do that. It's to criticize. Obi talks today, he's an Igbo man. This one is an Igbo man. And you people don't want the change that you are opening your mouth to say you are clamoring for. But by your actions and by all the activities we are seeing in Nigeria, you people don't want that change. You don't want that change. You don't want that change. And may the Almighty God help all of us. And help those of you that are haters of the Igbos. You will watch out, you will continue to remain in this mess until the day you will recognize why the Igbo man is in that location where he is and what he is there. You people don't appreciate good things, and it will be difficult for you to find good things. And that's why you are getting all the type of rubbish leadership we are getting in that country. Niger Watch, God bless you. Please say hello to your mother. I greet members of your panel. And let the haters of Igbos continue to hate Igbos. Go wish them away if you can. Wish them away. Of empty, stupid jealousy.
All right. That audio was sent to me privately. Please, can somebody acknowledge my voice? Because I need to speak. But before that, while you are acknowledging my voice, I'd like to quickly mention one or two names. Acknowledge
You're loud
right
and clear.
Thank you, my brother. God bless you. Mother from Mommy Diaspora, good evening to you, my lovely mother. Thanks for all that you do for us. I love you so much. Thank you, my lovely brother, Abu Azi. I appreciate you. Thanks for all that you do. I appreciate you all right there. Timmy Dibe, Aris TV. Thank you very much. Oyintombra, many, many more. Mother Peggy, Mother Eugenia, Christian CX, Judge, many, many more. When I plenty, not be small, I'm just rushing though. You know, God's grace, I can see you as well. Isaac, and many others, Michael and Emaro, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, Mother Rita, EJ Dima in the building, Divine Cross right there with us. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I already got a super chat from Jaja. God bless you. You guys can do the same by clicking on the dollar sign. Now, not say when we talk for a year, now I go the vest. I know they want me, I know they give us super chat, but that's fine. I appreciate every one of you right there. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, Madam Deborah, you are calling in. Just hold on. I will pick calls, but let me quickly come in. I received that audio, that long audio, as usual, from I usually call him our father. He's an elderly man. It's an elderly man. I'm going to be careful in responding to him because this audio is coming from him. You know, if it was someone else, I would have responded in a different way. I listened to the audio. I decided, okay, let me bring it here. You know, I know when he sent me audio to be aired in public, and I know when he sent me a private audio. You know, as for this particular one, Very Dark Man did not insult Igbo. In fact, Very Dark Man have never insulted the Igbo people before. You know, there are some set of Igbo people that are attacking Very Dark Man, and Very Dark Man is attacking them back. That's just simple. He have never generalized. In fact, in his videos, when he started with what was his name? That guy that went to China. I forgot his name now. That's our brother now. Somebody help me. What was his name again? No, people not plenty for finding now. That went to B-Lord. You know, when he started with B-Lord and all that, he was attacking B-Lord and the people supporting B-Lord. He have never generalized in terms of that. In fact, he was even the one calling them out that you people are turning this into ethnic fights. It's not an ethnic fight. Let's single out the people that we are fighting. Then, Very Dark Man went on by proving so many things. He started a show where he's funding people to start their own business and all that. You know, the first two persons that came into the show was Igbo people, Igbo men. He blessed, one of them didn't pass, the other one passed, and he blessed them with money. Then he also went on. He just bought a new car, 300 million naira cash. He went to an Igbo man's shop or garage, whatever we call it, in Abuja. He paid 300 million naira cash in Igbo man's garage. You know how much is 300 million naira? This was just last week. He have proven to you, you that is talking or behind the keyboard, you can't prove that you are not fighting based on ethnicism. But Very Dark Man have done this so many times that it's just like I'm attacking Divine Cross, I'm attacking Oyintobra, I'm attacking Oga CM, I'm attacking Madastella Imasevedo, but not everybody. That's what Very Dark Man is doing. That the fight now me and Bilod, the fight now me and Obi Kubana. Then the only word he used that I myself have used so many times on this platform, even a video that I deliberately played today from my Igbo brother, you know, news channel, he have used that so many times. He used it today, that the Igbos are the problem of the Igbos. That one are from Igbo man. Now I talk that one. This video here, look at it before I continue.
You are welcome to today's political broadcast. Today,
I played this video today. This our lovely brother here always speak truth to power. Are you going to tell me now, for example, that he's not an Igbo man anymore because he used the same word that Very Dark Man used? Automatically, Very Dark Man is insulting the Igbo. Epa, our papa, no, you were wrong. Pikin fit tell your father, say, daddy, you were wrong. So I'm telling you, daddy, you are wrong. You are only just attacking Very Dark Man. In fact, your submission shows that you are angry with Very Dark Man for a reason I don't know. Because you reference by saying that stop always insulting the Igbo people. I'm an Igbo man. When you are insulting the Igbo people, you are insulting me too. That was your word, daddy. So it shows that you are angry because you think Very Dark Man is attacking the Igbo people. Very Dark Man is not attacking the Igbo people for Christ's sake. It's not. Somebody who just spent 300 million naira buying a Land Cruiser, tear rubber, never used. 300 million naira. He knows Yoruba garage. He knows Edoma garage. He knows Hausa people garage. He knows other people. He went to Igbo man to prove to you to stop saying what you don't know. You that is attacking, you cannot prove anything. Now, comment section that they prove on our own. Please, we should stop these ethnic fights. It's just like me and Pansat, they fight now. Hold on, sir, hold on. As me and Pansat, they fight now. Somebody who just come from nowhere. Naija Watch is fighting Igbo people. As how? Sometimes I don't get it. Okay, Very Dark Man is tackling Obi Kubana. Now, today, which I'm going to play that video shortly, he also tackled Chief Priest Kubana. He went on by calling Chief Priest that you are too fat or you are too big. You might die young if you don't go look after yourself. You are too fat now. Go do exercise and all that. He advised him. Please, let these people do their fight and make remove all these wayo ways of putting in ethnicism in the middle. Two brothers are fighting. Let them fight. They will become friends. I said it on one of my videos. I don't know if any of you can remember that. Bilod and Very Dark Man. Their two will end up being the best business partner in Nigeria someday. Don't worry. I did a video like that sometime 2 weeks ago. I don't know. Because the amount of money let us talk put. They are billionaire. Very dark man, not be many of our mates. He's a billionaire. He's not a criminal. In case you don't know, very dark man make over $100,000 to $150,000 every 30 days. I don't supposed to review this year. Somebody who went to spend 300 million naira in an Igbo man's shop is telling you that I love Igbo people, but there are bad eggs I don't like inside there. The same way I have a bad egg in Edo State. Is Oshiomhole not a bad egg? Is Obaseki not bad egg? Is my current governor, Satanic Modio Bebolo, not a bad egg? Why be safe we call out the bad egg in Igbo land? While our dog come from everywhere. While I go just come. It's difficult for some of you to accept it. You said what, sir?
See, okay, continue. Sorry, continue.
It's difficult for some of you to understand that everybody have right to tackle the person that is not doing right. I don't care where you come from. It's not my business. Let's call people out when they are doing something wrong. It's not about ethnicity or tribalism right here. I don't see what the very dark man do. Just because he go China, he reveals some satanic secrets some people are doing. Hatred everywhere. Hatred everywhere. I will say today, I will put £1,000. If anybody can give me a video where very dark man generalized insulting the whole Igbo people. Go do your research so that you can win that £1,000. You'll be credited immediately from me. Where? If me and Oga CM they fight today, does it mean I don't have right to tackle him or he doesn't have right to tackle me? If he's tackling me today, means that he's attacking the whole Edo people. Please. Little thing like you, you're talking to something else. Little thing like this. So me and Ikeshu could not fit fight now in peace. Without we are not dragged where it come from. Me and Aris TV will not fit fight. Me and Isaac not fit fight. We not fit fight for this platform. Say where it come from, not go come inside. When the very dark man said the Igbo people are the problem of themselves. Is there anything wrong with that? Have I not said this so many times on this platform that Edo people, we are the problem of ourselves? Is Yoruba man on this platform, I've never said this so many times that Yoruba people, we are the problem of ourselves. Mr. Jonathan said that so many times on this platform. Give us a mandate, I've said that so many times on this platform. Why peace if you're rich, my Igbo brother, so the whole thing go your scatter. Who go first say you not go call it on the show again, or go call for the next 78? Like say I care. Do you think I'm here for hypocrisy? I'm not here for people that are demonstrating synthetical display. If you don't want to come for the next 2 billion years, to hell with you. Allow people to be free in their expression. Every little thing, everybody is insulting everybody. How? I insult my own Edo people here all the time. My brother on the panel and Black Panther here is the most beaten brother here on this platform. The next day is already with me. I beat Oga CM for here for when he was supporting one governor in Southeast when I did a biscuit road and all that. Oga CM the next day, he was here with me. Even because a Pansat, sometimes the way he's doing his things, he cannot align. You know how many times me and Pansat don't fight? Now, the next day, Pansat fed the rich comment section. There was a day I beat Pansat, left black blue for a year. He beat me black blue. We want command. He said, Elvis, I love you. Mommy Diaspora, I love you. That was his comment was the last on that day. Why are we taking this to heart all the time now? Let people be. Very Dark Man is not fighting the Igbo people. He's fighting B Lord, for Christ's sake. Now he's fighting Obi Kubana. Me, I'm fighting Obi Kubana. Every reasonable, sensible Nigerians are fighting Obi Kubana. Please. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Joseph Oji. Please talk to us, sir. Thank you, sir. Good evening to you.
I just want you to calm down. Calm down, please. I beg of you. You see, this is very typical. You know, it's very typical. You know, this issue, you tell me, even when Mr. P2B was going from PDP, looking for party that time, that as soon as he was looking for, I remember you, I remember that time. Even the Edo community, the whole Edos, were totally in support of him. When this guy decided, say he won't go LP, they were the first. Where were Igbos then? All of them were all supporting PDP. Even after Mr. P2B left PDP, it was after, I'm telling you this, I can still remember, I haven't lost my memory. It was the people that pitched their tent behind Mr. P2B until he clinched that ticket in Biridia, where we were from Aburi, the Labour Party then. And thereafter, these guys started crawling in gradually. They started crawling. It was the nose. That's where the headquarters of obedience started. But it's a shame, this idea that you cannot even talk when your own brother is doing something, listen up, you must not say any word.
I don't understand.
You know, I've always had that problem. I don't like all this nonsense. They keep doing it. And remember my word. Say these guys, they don't love each other at all. Remember when I was saying it here, when I say that, this guy not people. So they even black on tattoo. They think they say are not people. Eh? Answer. The same thing. Because they don't want you to say the truth. These guys don't know. Why tell you about money? I told you, Mr. Elvis. You see, they have a meeting with Key at this hotel, Delboro Hotel. You know that new hotel in Victoria Land? Delboro, they had a meeting. All of them, there's more. There's so many. There's even one young millionaire in Abia State. That one was join. They are coming out gradually from their shell.
Thank you, sir.
I'm telling you, Obi Kubana has already recruited all of them. You see how chief priest crawl, he just appear from nowhere. All of them will still go. I'm telling you.
Thank you, Mr. Joseph Oji.
This is how they are. Self-interest. You tell me. They don't say Obi will reject 3 times. Don't reject oil well. They don't say when they get there, they don't go benefit. That's their problem. If Mr. Obi get there, he don't go look anybody eye because all of them will benefit. They don't get the oil well now. I'm telling you this. If you look deep down, this same Wilson, the millionaire, Kubana chief priest, you want to tell me say they never do oil well?
Thank you.
Let them continue to farm money than their own brother. There's no unity. I saw it in Civil War. All of them. There's no unity amongst them.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Joseph Oji. God bless you, sir. Yes, sir. They will say now that Mr. Joseph Oji is a China Igbo man or AI Igbo man. You know, because anybody speaking truth to power doesn't make no sense. I want to send this sound warning. Today, 4th February 2026. I'm protecting Very Dark Man the same way I'm protecting Peter Obi. Very Dark Man is a huge figure for us in Edo State. The same way Peter Obi is a huge figure for us in Nigeria. We don't have them much. They're not plenty. Allow him be. Una want beat and enter house now. The same Nigerians that are cowards, nothing we can ever do apart from keyboard. Tell me what he do. I've told you guys, whenever I change, I will come here first I'll be the first to speak. The way I fight for Peter will be the same way I will fight for Very Dark Man. Leave him alone. He have right to fight with his fellow Nigerian. If they fight, me and Black Panther don't fight for here. We are from Edo State. Head no roll. Please. It's just getting too much. Very dark man. Very dark man. ECBD came yesterday. Despite I was watching football, the way you were lambasting of very dark man. Nobody could stop you on the panel. I could not, because if I unmute myself or I come in, the noise was too much because I was enjoying my football. Where very dark man for he saw the Igbo people. For Christ's sake, where? He did a video today which I will play just now. He's tackling chief priest. Tomorrow now people will come. Hey, leave Igbo people alone. Mumu Ozuo. You have a bad egg in your family. You are refusing to talk about it. I can never protect any bad egg. Not amongst my children, not in my parents, not in my family or my tribe. Never. I won't protect you. If you be bad egg, you be bad egg. You're supposed to be exposed publicly. People are saying, hey, a big banner, hey, we know he cannot pull any vote. Now that one with the talk, so condemn what is wrong. We are saying he can pull 1 or 10 votes, doesn't matter right now. He's doing the wrong thing. Condemn him. They never born very dark man reach that level. May come out tomorrow say, now APC in the support. Every day on this platform, I will destroy him. They never born him. Now then you go know that I'm not biased in my in me supporting anybody. Somebody who publicly come out to support the same party that have impoverished Nigerians. They are tackling the person that you say everybody is insulting the Igbo people. In what way? Our problem is just too much. Good evening to you, sir. Please talk to us. Hello. Yes, speak louder. Speak louder. Go ahead.
Okay.
Good evening to you.
Mr. Alves. Good evening, all the panelists. Good evening, Mama Diaspora. We greet you and God bless you for what you're doing, sir. Sir, I beg of you. Thank you so much. First of all, thank you for what you're doing, but I beg of you. Just calm down. Just allow those people, we call them a flame, to allow them to be talking. For me, I don't even see what very dark man did wrong. That's me. When you even call people, they don't love themselves. They should come out and love themselves more. It is a clarion call. You understand? It's a clarion call. In fact, there's a kind of advice. What is it? If a very dark man call the Igbos that we don't love ourselves, do we really love ourselves? I mean, somebody like Obi Kubana, Chief Priest and others will just stand so low with this difficult situation. This time, I said they are supporting Chief Tinubu. Is it a good call? It's not a good call. And that is to tell you where their wealth is from, their ill-gotten wealth is from. So allow them to support whomever they want to support. But the truth of the matter is that as I'm talking to you, all the billionaires, whether they join hands together and support Tinubu, they will not win the vote of Southeast. That's the truth. So we condemn what some people are saying, condemning very dark man. Yeah, I don't support that. Very dark man has been doing a good job, and though he has not affiliated with any party, which I would have even loved him to choose, is one of the best. I would have even loved him so that he can channel that aspect as well. He has followers. If a very dark man comes out today and said, okay, I'm supporting this person, it will go a long way to help as much. Don't be on the side. That's where I'm coming from. But as for what he's doing the right thing, sir. So that's it. And another thing I want to say is that APC has 31 states or 30 states. But as I'm talking to you, the electoral bill, they have refused to pass it. That is to tell you that even if they have 36 state governors in their kitty, they are still afraid of Mr. P2P. They are still afraid of Mr. P2P. Let them rule and say, oh, electoral bill should be passed. We do free and fair election. Before 2 p.m. in the afternoon, Mr. Niger Watch is over for Chief Tinubu and his cohorts. They will never pass a electoral bill because they knew that all these governors they are buying them for money. They cannot buy the people.
Thank you.
I rest my case.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Niger Watch, continue with the good works you're doing.
God bless you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. I would like to take this very dark man's video here quickly.
Anambra State Senator, also the city board. So, chief of staff, I'm
All right, so Cubana Chief Priest, yeah, since I saw this your post towards evening of yesterday, I've been disturbed to this morning, right? And to be very honest, I need to know how I will take the role with you moving on. Do you understand? Because you don't show some kind of traits when no really they okay with me, right? Now, you have always made it clear where you stand based on politics. Do you understand? Unlike Obi Kubana, I say it just boom, shock everybody. But you have always made it clear, right? So I saw this your post, and then the caption was, Igbo at 50, the city boy touched down Owerri to congratulate Hope Uzodinma, the Governor General, the overall leader Southeast, and also present him the task and plan ahead for the renewed hope agenda with our city boy movement for our father, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Official Asinwaju Bat, Southeast can never be sidelined anymore. We are now inside. In a few, our people will start feeling the impact as seeing is believing. The game is on. Now, Cubana Chief, like I said, you have always made it clear, but I have a problem. And then you see this video, I will just give you 1 month, make you prove yourself, right? You are moving very, very funny. And this is why. On the 20th of November, when the ovation and when the agitation for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was high, when your people, when everybody was saying, all these our big Igbo celebrities, they know they talk anything, you quickly made this post. You said, President, as Bola Ahmed Tinubu, as long as MNK, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, remains in jail, you cannot and will never get up to 10,000 votes in the Southeast come 2027. But today, Nnamdi Kanu still there for prison. Now you don't campaign to help them get the 10,000 votes. Bro, this is biggest level of a snake and an hypocritical. I don't even know what to say, but let's continue. I will not lie to you, Papa. As a friend of your government, I have no reason to whitewash you. MNK is the supreme leader of Southeast. His detention has caused us so much setback. I am so surprised that all your useless ministers from Southeast can't even tell you the truth because they are all cowards. You insult all these people, but now you the flag for city boy movements. And you they go up and MNK is still there. MNK is still there. None of them has capacity and can do anything to make the people love and respect you. As for governors, they will all disappoint you because what will they tell people? Absolutely nothing. Only MNK release can save you. At Sheyi Tinubu, all those people on that table with you at Delboro Hotel the other day are just bags of deceitful, including me. You throw everybody under the bus because now this your post make Obi Kubana fear. Everybody come they hail you. They can't go to attack Obi Kubana that day where Obi Kubana self come rush, come make the post. Do you understand? But now you are moving way more funny. At this point, you are worse than all of them. But we'll continue. They can't do anything for you. They can't even go to their hometowns because of MNK detention. So how can they help you? They only want lands from you to develop and sell. Is that what you also want? Was this a deal bargain? Was this to show them that me self, when I know they look my side, when I know look my side, I will fight against you now? Do you understand? Now, when you talk about they only want lands to develop, are you referring to Obi Kubana? Because now Obi Kubana they build that period. You know, you throw a lot of shady things here, right? You know me, I don't need anything from you. Villa, now hotel, now few more days, you check out. Time will reach and only MNK can guarantee you real votes from the Southeast. Look out for Governor Alex Oti. He can convince people genuinely. Also, I was surprised when you missed his invitation to commission his project in Abia, where MNK hails from. Asiwaju sent the incompetent minister a failure and a betrayal to Southeast to represent him. A man who has done nothing for us, to worsen it. The weak deputy speaker won't stop attacking our own favorite Alex Oti, Governor Oti. To my father, Hope Uzodinma, you have done well, but you will be a complete loser if you don't get MNK out. Your legacies will be swept under the carpet if you don't get it right. I believe your tactics, but with MNK sentence, I'm weak. His detention has messed up all your achievements. Please, Governor General, do it proper. Help our Asiwaju well. Without MNK outside, everything shall fall into pieces. Asiwaju gave me access to the villa, gave me my first presidential handshake. I will never forget. Taught me my presidential, never forget. Talk more of watching him fail. Appeal the judgment and get it right. Get it ready. Out of the villa 27. Southeast belong to MNK. This is the words of the gods. Play with it at your own risk. My brother, MNK still there. Mazin the Kadu, they don't look out for Sokoto. Deep inside Sokoto. As the temple come down, you stay quiet. Now let me show you another sneaky thing you did, Kubana Chief Priest. Then you posted this. You posted the screenshot of Una's deputy speaker. Woke up to see that the deputy speaker wrote me by 7:08 a.m. and deleted it. I am worried, I am scared, I am shivering. But yet I am fearless. Oh, superhero. Superhero. You are so fearless. You dey breathe. For this video where you post, this is your last video you did.
Anambra State, also
You need to hit the gym, bro. You need to hit the gym. But let's continue. I am fearless, but I'm fearless because I know my name is Chibike. Chibike! Sir, if you come for me, God will embarrass you. Just face your work and do it well. If I was to be the deputy speaker, I would do better than you. Oh, Ijele kung kung kung. I relocated to Lagos because MNK detention. Till tomorrow, my son Donald keeps saying, I miss Owerri. He is so excited we are going next month. I built a country home in my village since 6 years ago. I was just able to visit there 2 weeks ago to meet my people in poverty after 5 years because of detention of MNK. Businesses in Southeast crashed, and that's where I have my major investment and peace of mind. I am wounded already. I'm in pain. You no get wetin you won't do me. Where go past the pain inflicted already. I miss home. Chai, Kubana Chief Priest, chai. If I was in your position, I will fix Southeast. I will unite governors. I will summon ministers. I will assemble the whole elite. I will secure peace for our Southeast. The same way where they take dress well on our Igbo attire. Dress our Southeast well like that. That's come and fix what he spoiled by himself. I love you. No vex for me. No vex for me. Baba, I dey vex. I won't go village. Go do my own dirty December. Lagos, where they dry for December. Before, na him they bubble now for December. Them no born us for Lagos. We have a home. What is Southeast Development Commission when we can't go home? No fight for me. I be your boy. No fight me, yo. I be your boy. I love you. You know that it's just a wake-up call, sir. No be insult. Because no be you get Nigeria. Now we put you there. So we suppose they ginger you. To whom much is given, much is expected. Now, Kubana Chief Priest, at this point, do you know what I think you did? I think you used all of this to get a lot of clout so that your people will think that you are fighting for them. The agenda is already clear. The agenda is very, very clear. Nnamdi Kanu is still in prison. But now you don't go. That 10,000 votes where you say they no go get if Nnamdi Kanu no dey outside. You don't go help them now with City Boy movement. You won't go gather around from your people. You won't use your small little influence. They get them. You won't use your small little influence to get down. I can't respect you anymore, to be very honest. I can't respect you anymore. The only way I will respect you now, Cubana Chief Priest, is if you can tell me that by the end of February, this thing where you dey do, Nnamdi Kanu go come out. If Nnamdi Kanu no come out by the end of February, bro, you are a snake and a terrible person. No, that's the only thing when I fit tell you. If you no come out, you are just a typical user that was using your people to get clout. You were just using the emotions of the people, because that time when they sentenced Nnamdi Kanu, a lot of people they cry. A lot of Igbos they cry. They cry. That time you use the opportunity. You throw Obi Kubana, throw Delboro, throw everybody under the bus. You claim the hero. Now you don't pack yourself. All of now don't go and Nnamdi Kanu they for there. Bro, you are a hypocrite to be. There's nothing anybody won't tell me. And a very big cloud chaser at that. Very big, very big. And like I said, go and watch, go and treat yourself, man. You're breathing in that video, man. You need to watch your health. I don't want anything to happen to you. Just the way you type towards the end. I am your brother. I love you. I don't want anything to happen to you. So go and treat yourself. You understand? Because now small thing remain now. You go for that video now. You just pass there for. But I'm giving you to the end of this month so that I'll know the kind of person where you be. Make sure Nnamdi Kanu is out by the end of this month. Else, you are a typical user that is trying to use the Igbos to get what he wants. This is also a very selfish move and a greedy move. You also want to get land to build. You also just want to make more money. And as Obi Kubana, anyways, it is what it is at the end of the day. Now Nakoku using our people pass. I'm not even surprised, am I? Please don't play. If you play gun, you will learn the hard way. My own pain be say I can't go even hail Cubana Chief Priest that time for in DM after I see that post. I just say okay, this one is different, it's ready to fight. You fucking ass nigga. Bye.
Okay, now very dark man called that chief priest who lied, openly lied to all of us, not just the Igbo people, that yes, I wrote a letter to Tinubu, now the Kanu must be released. Or if not, you will not get 10,000 votes. The same person who said now the Kanu must be released are already campaigning for Tinubu to get the 10,000 votes. You wanna see why do you know why very dark man can call all of them out? You see, very dark man call Burna Boy out whenever he likes. He call out Davido anytime, whenever he likes. You know why? Because he's not a beggar. He's not a beggar. He have the highest engagement now, not in Nigeria, in the whole Africa. You don't know? Oh, you don't know? Find skyscraper make you jump. Gonna dare the hatred they come so. He have the highest engagement in the whole Africa. No celebrity. They never born any celebrity for the whole Nigeria. Where go come out say he get engagement reach half of very dark. All of them need very dark man for their message to fly. Please, if very dark man they fight with one Igbo person, does it mean he's generalizing? He's not generalizing. Allow him to be. You know? Please allow him to be. Look at Obi Kubana and Chief Priest that they are disgracing themselves. Is it not obvious that these people don't mean well for us? It's just like Oshiomhole that will be calling out for this since yesterday. I went extensively now to show you the proof that that was not AI. Is that not obvious that these people, they don't mean well for us? If we call out Tinubu, you'll be happy. You'll be giving stupid advice. Now that was that God will bless you. If you call out Oshiomhole, you'll be happy. Now that was that God will bless you. If you call out the man in your backyard, no, you will frown. That is why we are not going anywhere in Nigeria. We are too selective with our judgment. We are too selective with our anger. The person I want verse for. We all are Nigerians. Anybody that is doing anything wrong amongst us should be cut out. That is what I stand for all my life. I can never be part of anything to do with this kind of deceitful lifestyle. Never. See, they say the APC, they buy all of them, they go. Why they don't come buy Nigeria Watch? Take say one hand, he push me. They are not bragging. One hand, if he push me. It don't take. It is too late. All those people accepted those money when they buy, they are hungry. That's it. They are hungry. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Please talk to us. Your name and where you calling us from. Hello. Off your gadget, please. Your name and where you calling from.
Yes. What's it? Good evening, Mr. Davis.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Yeah. Please, my brother, take it easy. You know why?
Yes, sir.
So if you can read, the Tinubu we know. Tinubu is a politician. Unadi can release you can before the election. Take it easy. So there is a back, that is an agreement. We don't know. You don't know Tinubu, Jagaban. So there is an agreement between him and all the top politician in the Southeast. Take it easy, my brother. Don't just we should not be wasting on our time and create a headache for nothing. You will use that one to win the heart of the Igbos. You understand? Hello?
Yes, we are listening, sir.
So you will release the Kanu. That one is for sure. You will see.
Okay.
That is an agreement already. You will come out.
Okay.
So you will use that one to win the heart of the Southeast.
Okay.
So you think Ghana is a fool, you don't know what he's doing. That is an agreement. We pardon him, presidential pardon. Yeah, take it easy, my brother.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right, I'm taking just 2 more calls so that we can start talking. I appreciate you all. Mother Deborah, you were calling in. I'm returning your call quickly if you are there so that you can give your submission. In fact, a lot of you called in, but unfortunately, I can't pick because I have more than about 12 missed calls here. Everybody cannot speak. Now, only 2 persons I want to speak now, and then I'm done. You know, Mother Deborah, you're not picking. Whenever we call you, you don't pick. That's the situation. Maybe you did kishi the cook. You know, I'll just call somebody else so that I can quickly move on. You know, I don't know. Now, plenty will call in. A lot of you, you know, Sabon will quit. Let me call you. You know, you've never called in for like 78 years. You called in today. Let me say whether you want to praise me or you want to tackle me. You know, thank you, sir. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
Thank you, sir.
Good evening, man. Yeah. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. Talk to us. I got your missed call. Talk to us.
Okay. Yes. Anyway, I don't have really much. First of all, and you and your family have actually in regards to your family, in regards to your family too. Your wife and children. Well, I don't really have much to say except to say that I think some people are too simplified. People there. The Igbos don't hate each other. The Igbos don't actually. The Igbos are one. I pray, please follow me. Where I come from the same local government with people and not local government. And the young Shagro comes from my local government. And let me tell you, so many billionaires have been killed in my local government. And the people that live there are the same people. They just take them as apprentices, raise them. If people start them up, throw them up until they become who they are. If you say there are few Igbos that are misbehaving, just like anybody else, I live in America, and I see Americans that behave badly towards Americans too. You know, so I don't like the idea. In fact, I'm calling that a program. He's a friend of mine, and we had the same discussion about this people there, because it seems like it's something that's trending now. Every time the election comes close, especially presidential election, people think,
Okay. All right. Thank you, sir.
please, I love your Igbo friends, I love my Igbo friends, I love my Igbo friends.
But that's how it should be. We should love ourselves. The hate is too much.
Yeah, let's cut out all this thing about people don't like it. Please, let's leave that out. People don't like themselves. People love themselves. Just like people love themselves. It's just few people that we should criticize.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. That word, when somebody say Igbo don't like themselves, Edo people don't like themselves, the Yoruba don't like themselves, does it actually mean you are generalizing? It's just the right word to use at that time. Me, I've used this so many times on my people, on my own people, so many times. Because especially when they are tackling me, when I'm calling out satanic Oshiomhole, I'll say, you see, we are not united. Does it actually mean that all Edo people, that's the right word I can use at that time? We should understand, we should know how to digest it. Mr. Joseph Oji, quickly, 1 minute, sir.
Mr. Elvis, I greet you. I greet you. I greet everybody on the panel, Black Panther, Madam Patricia, and also Mommy Tasra, and everybody on the comment section. Mr. Elvis, I disagree with that man, the gentleman who fought now. Let me tell you, let's forget about the election. You see, the late Oju, single-handedly, it's not as if we don't have billionaires in Igbo land and are doing that civil war. And those billionaires, I'm saying those who have money in accounts both in America and in the UK. These guys single-handedly uses that money to conduct that war. And they were the ones that really pushed him into that war, because he held a meeting. He put all leaders, equal leaders, and some traditional rulers in Enugu. And also, while I was in Port Harcourt, he also came to Port Harcourt and held a meeting with some leaders too. I'm telling you this guy was left alone to conduct that war. Look, in England, UK, the late by the way, came there, collected money from all Nigerians. Yorubas contributed, even some Hausas who are living here contributed. It was because most people in London had that soft spot. They were not in support of that war. And they have soft spot for the Biafran nation.
All right.
Most residents then in London, I tell you, this guy collected money. Guess what? He took the money, he stole everything when he went to US and collected it in the US and stayed here and have all this money to himself.
Thank you, sir.
It's a total shame. Whereas he promised everybody that, I'm going to use this money to go and help all those people with relief materials for sugar, malnutrition, and all that of it. And besides, he will do this left alone to be using his dad's money to do it. Can you imagine all those rubbish?
Oh, yeah.
There's no love lost. And that's why the capital is different. Why do you think they have that? And also PDP, they impeach it because you now bring money out of government allocation to give to parties. The same thing Fubara is going through. That's one. And Mr. P is different from these people. That's why he's having problems.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Different. I mean, how many of them will get oil well? How many of them will be offered oil well and they will reject? It's so different from it. They have no love lost. I'm telling you, it's always interest. I'm telling you, I'm not describing to Mr. Elvis. Guess what? Everywhere I lived in Igbo land, not until I go to Arochukwu, I saw love. I'm telling you, when I
okay. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Joseph Oji. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. In case you don't know, right? Let me calm down in saying this. In case you don't know, every tribes have this set of people we are talking about. Every tribes. You can't change it all. You can't change it. Even our own family, one or two persons in your own family today that is not aligning to how it's supposed to be. It did there. You can't change it. So sometimes we shouldn't bother ourselves over these things. You shouldn't. For me, I will put in the last energy where I get to fight for my Igbo people. Not because I have what I'm gaining in doing so. They are human beings just like me. Why are you marginalizing them? We will also notice satanic one amongst them or amongst us or amongst Nigerians. They should be called out. That's what I'm saying. Simple. Simple as ABCD. Nobody is generalizing anything here. What you are calling generalization is that Igbo don't like themselves. I say it every day here, that Edo people don't like themselves. It doesn't actually mean that it's everybody now. Because if I mean that it compulsorily is everybody, that means I'm including my mom, my father, everybody. It's just the quickest way to put it on. Doesn't mean it's everybody. But in the process, we call out name. Then why can't we focus on that name that we called out? Do you know how many times my Edo people, they beat me after I don't talk for a year? Do you know that satanic Okpebolo, satanic supporters, they fight me every day? Are you aware? Have I ever come here to give them credit? Because they don't deserve it now. They don't deserve them. I know they find them one by one. If I don't know anyone, I'll off you for social media. They don't hear you again. Now don't bother yourself. I'll go off you. Bangana like say they off lights. They craze. Talk them. Go your platform. Make they pay that money where they pay you. Except say you maybe your follower, you only get like maybe 1,000 followers. We not go do you anything. We go where you build. You know when they pay. I don't want to review some things. I don't want to review some things here. Might leave that area. But I go face una. Don't worry. Time will come. That Okpebolo people will come for una. It never reach. Come on, guys. We want a better Nigeria. That's all. We all are supporting Peter Obi. I don't care where Peter Obi comes from. It's not my business. I mean, a lot of people that supported Peter Obi that were having platforms. Where are they now? Don't worry. The next 3, 4, 5 months from now, all of them will come back again and change their name to Obedient Platform, Obedient 1, Obedient 2 Platform, Obedient 3 Platform. Don't worry. Now start to see them again just soon. Where the days is since 2022, 2023 till now. I don't wait to be paid to do what I'm doing. He's the right person for Christ's sake. That's why I'm with him. If I see another person will better pass out tomorrow, I will switch. Upon all my research, I never still see in no day. So my can't link Peter Obi now based on ethnicism. My person now Okpebolo now I want for president. Because say yes, tribe don't overshadow me. Thank you. I appreciate you all. Now God will bless you now. Thank you very much for your super chat, Jaja, once again. Michael Ganimara, I'm very, very grateful. Thank you, Didi Anthony. God bless you. Thank you. Fear not, let me ask again. Now people super chat me because I don't push fire for his market already. I don't go ask. No worry. I will not ask again today.
This your mouth go put for trouble every day. No, they control am. Continue.
No, I not go ask today because they don't verse. I not ask next time, but I will ask. Today I not ask. Not say the verse. Just today take verse. I mean not go apologize. Thank you. I appreciate you all. Press on the like, help us to share. Black Panther, you have the floor. Talk to us, my brother. Good evening to you.
My brother. May God bless you. May God bless everyone out there. May God bless the people that called in. Let us continue to do the right thing and speak the right word. Truth to power. Because truth will always have its place. Truth will always single out himself. And truth will always be victorious. It might tarry, but it will be victorious. I want to thank Mommy in diaspora. May God bless you, Mommy. May God keep you for us. Keep you with and increase your wisdom because we need that wisdom from you, Mommy. Love you to the moon. May God bless you. I want to thank the viewers. It is high time we are going to be educating ourselves and we will learn. Let us be a good listener. Let us not run into conclusion, but listen to the last word the person is submitting. That will make us a good listener and that will make us be able to align together. So I start by saying Nigeria is not a country because that word is significant. This word that I say will make you go and investigate and go back to your history and know how it forms. And as you are learning it, learn to know who is speaking the truth and always read it to the letter end so that you can discover what happened along the roadside. I want to say here today that you have seen it very clearly now. It has been displayed all over the hemisphere that Nigeria, we are not united. One word can spark us all. I could remember when Badarita always say, let us not be tribal blind. Let us not be tribal blind. Let us not be conscious in the negativity when the tribe is being mentioned. Let us try to learn to read where he's coming from and learn it to the latter and look where he's landing. Even if he does a mistake, pick the mistake, correct it, and let us do what? Move on. That will make us to know clearly who is our enemy. That will make us not to deceive ourselves. That will make us to know the strength every one of us had inside of him or her. Now, I want to say this. A lot of people has, we human beings, we are created by the supernatural, omnipotent God. And every one of us has this heart of, being conscious, especially to the negativity than to the positivity. We are very conscious of that. When any word just comes, maybe one negative word, it sparks anger in us. And also, we human, we have a way of putting words, especially like putting words in our heart. Maybe somebody did something bad against you and it comes from a particular race. You put it in your heart. You use that as a yardstick to study that particular race. That is wrong. That is very wrong. Something might have happened that led to the civil war. Even most of us that have been told about the civil war, we just heard it from one particular voice, maybe from our father. Our father is not the author of truth alone. You have to hear from different angles. You have to read books and see where they align and see where they differ. And then run your own conclusion. Because you have been given wisdom. You have your authority to be able to discern. Don't run your statistics in a narrow format. And later, you are being subjected to ridicule when people bring their own fact towards your own. We might have something that this particular race did to your parents, your uncle, but don't use that as a standard to judge. Try to look at what came in and try to look at what happened during that time. And I want to tell everyone, in a war situation, you cannot say this man is wrong. You cannot say this man. You cannot say this man. He had you in mind and he has to kill your father or your son or your uncle. No, in a situation of war, there is always one thing, one objective. Every people that participated in that war is to do what?
to bring down their opponent. And when it happened, even in a situation of war, anybody can go. But don't let us use that because we are so passionate. Don't let us just be narrow our mind and judge a particular race, because there's one thing the Nigerian people have not done to the Igbos. They have not apologized. Collectively, we have not apologized. We have not apologized. And that goes a long way to heal an average Igbo man. Because every household in Igbo land lost one person during the Civil War. And that Civil War was not even orchestrated by the Igbos. It was not orchestrated by the Igbo. An event came up. Words were thrown together. There was a table talk, but the other did not agree. The other did not agree. There was a position which people were standing that we cannot be filtered out of this amalgamation. But the other particular people group, they're saying that the Igbo were doing what? Dominating. Because they are qualified for the job. Then you now say they are dominating. What an irony. Then what of you now cook up things that they committed a crime against the nation by planning a coup to alienate the Northerners. That was a lie that we were subjected to for more than 50 years. Until one man from the tribe that said the Igbo did that is Babangida, he said it was not an Igbo coup. Does that not tell you people something, that there's always a gang up against a particular tribe? Why not other tribe? Why not the Benis? Why not the Kanuris? Why not even the Yorubas? Why not the Elajes? But there is one thing we need to investigate these abnormalities against the Igbos. There's one thing I want to say here. The Igbos, they love themselves too much. Even the Civil War made the bond to be very strong. That is why they could be able to galvanize themselves. Without love, without that bond, they cannot be where they are today. So when people subject themselves to say the Igbo does not love themselves, they are just being narrow-minded. For a race that have lost more than 2.5 million of their own generation, coming back, they were given £2, coming back together to form a formidable force of wealth. Do you think that was done because of the race? That was done out of love that bound them to become who they are today, to become a force to be reckoned with in the Nigerian space. That is it. If you are not a force, you will never be spoken about. We must give respect to every tribe, every race in the country, because there is one thing one has that the other one does not have. But we fail to recognize it. We always fail to recognize it. We speak from a narrow angle that people don't. Let me give you an example. It is only the Igbos after the Civil War. They noticed one thing. They noticed that they need to come together. And with that objective, you know what they did? They went, every Igbo man that goes out of the country and make wealth, he will go back to the village and pick 2 or 3 Igbo from their own enclave and groom them to become something. And later do what? And release them to go into the world and prosper. That is not born out of anything. That was born out of love. Determination to become something out of nothing. That is born of love for each, love for their race, love for themselves, because they've taken pain. We should know where they are coming from. We should know when they are grieved. When you say something, you should understand them where they're coming from. It's from the part of pain. Part of pain. In Iran now, what is going on? They are subjecting a particular depression. They've named more than 30,000 of them, and they are still counting. A particular section, race, they are still counting. If that race get up now, and they start being aggrieved if you mention something. It's like, look, they have to. Madanita said, all of us have been psychologically damaged. The Igbo are more damaged when they are coming from the part of history. If you look at, they are more damaged. But they collectively, with the bond of love, look at what they are today. The Igbo has more than the highest millionaires come from them. Academics, it comes from them. The best academic states in Nigeria come from the Igbo land. Scientific comes from them. Professor that is making a mark in the world comes from there. So does it mean that they don't have bad people? No. Every tribe has bad people. Every tribe has made its mark, but they are consistent. But the only thing they don't have, they are not proactive. That is what I see in them. They are not proactive. They allow the bad ones to speak louder than the good ones. That is what is happening. But they've not learned, they've not seen it yet. That is what I observe. They are not proactive the way the Beninese are proactive. The Beninese, any slight one, they go out. They speak it out. Their voices in multitude, they will bring down that satanic voice. That is the Beninese. The Yorubas have it too. You will say the Yorubas are not, they don't love themselves. Look at what happened to Abiola. Look at what happened to Abiola. If you look at it, you will conclude narrowly that the Yorubas don't love themselves. That's a lie. That's a lie, because you are narrow-minded. That is why you can explain. But if you go holistically, you will see the bonds that hold them together. So every tribe has a defect. Every tribe has a positive and a negative. But be very holistic when you are giving out words. And Nigeria word, you see, we should be careful of words. You know why in Nigeria? You know why? Because we are from diverse nations. The nations that came together for the migration in Nigeria is very big. I don't know any part of the world that has this kind of amalgamation. More than 250 tribes were amalgamated, and a singular three because of corruption. The singular three, and they are not alienating one. We have already been alienated. The Benin that made up the entire race, that got more, that conquered nations, they are relegated as minority, which is a lie. Let's do a population census. They refuse. They will always refuse. These Igbos that you are seeing, so I will not be surprised when we do a population census. They will come out tops. I will not be surprised, because they are multiplying. You people need to know they are multiplying. When you are doing a longer strike, they will talk more of you. Whether good or bad, they will talk more of you. Our father said, if you there in a society, you do something, they don't talk about you. That means there's something wrong with you. My brothers and sisters, if you want to bring Nigeria together, you have to do what? You have to say the bad things we all are committed against ourselves, and we have to apologize. That is, reconciliation has to be done. Reconciliation. We have to recognize our heroes that have died to this cause. We have to kneel down, ask for forgiveness from them. They have paid the supreme price, and more is still paying it. Anger takes someone to the grave. He's still angry in the spiritual realm. My brothers and sisters, we should wake up. Peter Kwankwaso, will go back to the politicking. Please, before I go back, please, the Igbos love themselves. I can bring more than 4 factors historically. Don't use a narrow way to talk. Be very broad, so that when you go into the society, when you speak with authority, with facts. Don't speak because my brother beat my brother is stealing brother money, somebody talk Ojuku, you know, follow Ojuku. That is absolute nonsense. That is not a fact. It's too narrow. A race is bigger than what you think. God made them bigger. He made every one of us bigger. You cannot just narrowly speak and make it a point and say it's a fact. It's never a fact, my brothers and sisters. We should be very careful with our words because we are different countries that came together. They call it amalgamation. Please, I beg every one of us. We need reconciliation. We need to appeal to ourselves, to appeal to our forefathers we have lost because they were speaking the truth. They died for this cause, and all of us are here and fighting ourselves. And you want peace to reign in Nigeria? Never. Let me go to Kwankwaso. Kwankwaso is using the political tactics that they've used before in history. Go and look at Nigeria history. He wants something out of nothing. That is what he's doing. He's politicking. He has seen what Obi can do. I'd rather go with somebody that have made himself known. I was against him before, but I've seen his powers. Then let me go align with him. But meanwhile, Kwankwaso was among those that made the Sharia law what to stand in the north. And let me say one thing today. Nigerians have been ruled with Sharia laws for a very long time. That is why they claim to tell you that, yes, they own Nigeria. That is Sharia talk. I want to juxtapose it with what is happening in Iran. Go and look at what everything they've done in Iran. Put it side by side with all the things Nigerian politicians are doing in Nigeria. From the day we become amalgamated, put it side by side. They are the same. Only that we have not declared the Islamic State of Nigeria. And that is what they are pursuing, but they cannot get it. I told you they can't do it. When I was talking, I held my fact because I cannot push out everything that I have because I've done due diligence to investigate what is going on around the world. The geopolitics of this world, Nigeria is playing a very major role. But we people, we have not discovered that we have a place in the geopolitical of this world. We have a strong place. We are on the trigger. We are on the trigger. We have one of the highest mineral resources the world needs today. And what do this Shariaism go after? It's a region that has wealth. Because wealth found war. They want to change the world dynamic. They want to change the world space. They want to go against democracy. They want to bring the Shariaism because in Shariaism, they can use that to steal your wealth. Because in Shariaism, you don't have a say. If you talk against your leader, you are talking against God. Yes, if you don't know that, you know. Those people that spoke against the Iranian leaders, you know what they did? They gave them life imprisonment. That's the luckiest one. The unlucky one were giving them death sentence by hanging in the public for speaking against your leaders. And that whenever they name you, your family does not see the body. They don't see the body because the body belongs to the government. What are we having here? People were tied in the toll gate. People have been tied. Many that have been tied, we cannot see their dead body today. Even many that are in prison, we can't see them. You rise up. Remember, your soul military is not for Nigeria. It's for a particular people. That's why in the emblem, you have an Arabic signal there. In Iran, they have what they call IGC. They have their own police. The country has their own police. They have their own military. The country Iran has their own military. They use that military that belongs to the Shariaism. They use it to oppress the people. That is why they will go on. They will start shooting. Any rally, they will start shooting. Was that not what they do in Nigeria all the time? From the section of the country called Nigeria. That's what they do. So my brothers and sisters, we should wake up holistically and look at Nigeria very well. Thank you, my Nigeria Watch.
Thank you very much, Black Panther, for that wonderful submission. Thank you. I really do appreciate you. For those of you just coming in, thank you. God bless you all. Madam Patricia, please talk to us. Good evening to you, man. It's good to have you on the show. Madam Patricia, you are not there?
Yes, Mr. Elvis, I'm here. Good evening.
Okay, thank you, man. Good evening to you, man. Talk to us.
Good evening. I beg you. Hey, say it as it is. Mommy, that's for a good evening. to you, all our comment section gurus. Una well done. No. Agree to now. Anyhow, we are here again to lend our voice to our plights, and it's the right thing to do. Lapanta, good evening to you. Please like and share before I go. And then, of course, the dollar sign not a bite. Hit on it and give the laborer what they are supposed to have. It's important that we support Mr. Ellis because he tries and he's doing all he can to make sure he carry everybody along, keeping this platform open for us to come and lend our voices and also for we to learn every day. So yes, Mr. Ellis, thank you again. You are worth celebrating. Thank you. I overheard. Was it overheard or I rewatched? I watched the broadcast yesterday, and I heard EZBD, Mr. EZBD, talking. There were a few things he said that I think I should correct. Yes, because I don't see any reason why any mature man or woman will come online to be rewriting history. I don't see any reason why. And it's distorting the history. If he was even rewriting history and putting it in conceptual truth, then I can let it fly. But as long as he came to spill a lie, I have to talk about it. He came yesterday and he was saying that the other tribe, anyway, it resulted that first it was about Nnamdi. He was talking about that. And then he said that Nnamdi is fighting for everybody, including the South, Southwest, and Southeast. That in short, the South, they are Igbos, and the ones that are claiming not to be Igbos, they don't know themselves. I want to tell him, Mr. Izibidi, I believe you are hearing me. Even if you are not hearing me, you will hear this broadcast again. Don't distort history. Because you cannot tell me that South is Igbo. Okay? We are not. We are not Igbo. We talk about Anioma. Anioma is a political name. There was not Anioma. There has not been Anioma 40 years ago. There was nothing called Anioma. Get it straight on your head. Get it straight. Anioma is a political name. Okay? You have the Kwane people, the Abo people, the Asaba people, the Agbo people. Even the Onisha people, they are still telling you, most Onisha people, telling you people that they are not Igbo. They are not. So you coming here to be spilling that, and you are talking about rivers. You say rivers also. You say they start to change their names and that and that. Listen, don't come here and be spilling lies, because we are here to educate people and we must educate them in the right way. You have, if look, having a proximity can influence one another. It doesn't necessarily mean that they are Igbos. In Rivers State, how many ethnic groups do we have in Rivers State? Igbos are settlers in Rivers State. They don't belong, you don't belong there. You don't. Just Just like the way you went to Lagos and be saying that Lagos is no man's land, before you know, you start claiming it. That's the way you people, that's the way you people are doing. If I say you people, if you know you are among the you people, then get angry. If you are not, then remove yourself. It's a language, it's an idiom. That's how people, that's how you can express yourself. That's how one can express. Otherwise, how do I say? How do I single that person out? How? So don't come here to be changing history. Don't come here to change history. If you want to go change, go on another platform where all of them they believe the same thing. Go there and say that. Not come here, come to tell me say, now so. Okay? We know who we are. For you to say that the people that are claiming they are not Igbos is because they don't know who they are. Now you now don't know who you be. Now you now don't know who na be. For una to even the talk say we be Igbos. Una don't know who na be now. Because if you know, you're not supposed to talk like that. Are all Igbos from Nigeria? Were you not brought up? Were some of you not brought from Congo and other places? Go and read your own history. Go and ask your great grandfather waiting for grave. He go tell you. So keep it simple. Don't fight where there is no fight. We are not fighting you. Oh no. Please. Sorry about that. I told this lady not to call me back. We are not fighting you. Don't fight us.
Before you start giving submission, you mute all those folks.
I muted it already. I don't even know why it came out. We are
No,
not
but
fighting
I
you.
would like to know your submission. You know, I'm trying because it looks like I'm lost. Is this what you are responding to? Did it happen on this platform or from another platform?
It happened in this platform yesterday. It was NCPD
yes.
that was saying.
Okay, CBD. Okay.
Yes. It was the one that came here and is spilling that yesterday. This was his spinning yesterday. That we sound we don't know.
Nigeria was dealt with it yesterday now.
Where? I wasn't on the platform. I didn't watch the broadcast. I only watched it. I didn't
No, I this part with the talk, so I don't know what happens. I don't even know what they talk.
I know hear this part too. This part of talk. Maybe they put. I know here. Now here we bring out we blame her yesterday for waiting in talk.
He talk calm. He said the South people when they claim say not big, but they don't know themselves. They don't know who they be. He talk calm.
Okay, he said, hold on, man. He said the South they claim what?
Say they not be Igbo. He said we not. He said any South people when they claim say they not be Igbo. Say they don't know who them be. Yeah, we know. He said yes. That's why he talked yesterday for this very platform.
Every Southerners are all Igbos then.
Igbo, yes.
No.
That part, don't tell me that one.
No.
You were here yesterday.
No, he did not say all. He did not say all. He did not say all.
He said you. No, not come. You told say you not here just now. Don't come paint out. Let me talk out.
No, when we addressed her yesterday. When you addressed her yesterday.
You say you not here. You say they're not talking here just now. So what do you want to get to talk for this matter now?
No, I'm not talking about that one. The one Nigeria will talk yesterday. We addressed that issue. I'm not talking about the one you are talking now. When Nigeria, when he said
I don't address any issue to do with this area.
No, this one, we not address this very one because I know hear this one.
Now let VDM part I hear from Mr.
Yes, that tape. Yes. Those two videos show. So they mix those two videos up. That was why they were talking the other way. Even Dr. CN was talking the other way until you brought him back.
Okay, Abu Aziz say you want to go look for that part come now because me I know.
Make them look for the part because me I know hear am.
If CBD said that although I've not listened to it, it's a wrong statement that any Southerner, right, that is saying that it's not Igbo doesn't know where it came from. That's what he said, right?
Yes, now. Talk yesterday
No,
now.
that's
He
a
talked
very
camp
bad
for this platform yesterday. Blackwater was in the place. It was there. I'm not hearing challenge
Yeah,
jam.
I know, yeah, I know. If I hear, I know, say I go challenge her now. I know, hear that part.
Your submission is like this. Gaba gabe. And now your submission be. Just leave it like that. We not go. We not. Me and you no need to fight today. Another day we will fight. Make you check am. Make I continue. Make as you dey check am. So and then the labasting on very dark man. I don't see anything when he say it wrong. Me, I use that word too because I don't know how I can express myself in that way. In when you're talking about say, okay, these people don't love themselves. Doesn't mean that you mean everybody. Of course not. But that's the best language, the way to say it at that time. There's another way you can say it. How can you say, okay, some people don't love themselves?
That language is wrong. That word is wrong.
Please,
It's wrong. You can't say it in a lie. It's wrong.
Let me talk. Let me just talk. I beg you. You know, it's not wrong. It's not wrong at all.
It's very wrong. English, they're very big. There's word for particular thing.
You cannot say it's wrong. Nobody made you my tutor of how to talk here.
It's wrong. It's wrong.
No,
it's wrong.
Not wrong. It's not wrong.
How can you say all of them don't love themselves?
You are the one that
statement is wrong now. It's not biased. It's wrong.
Negativity into it.
No, it's wrong.
People don't love themselves. It does not mean that everybody in that group does not love themselves.
It means look, Madam Patricia.
Okay.
Look, when you qualify people, when you want to qualify people, don't qualify them like that.
You had your 15 minutes. I didn't challenge you. Yeah. So
let us be very straight. Don't say they right. I go say, Madam Patricia, all your group, all your gang are the same thing. They right.
I am very straight. And you got to listen. And you got to listen hard. Because why?
I'm not going to listen to that word because I'm not so that word is wrong.
Because you cannot teach me how to talk.
All the Americans don't love themselves. You don't say it right here.
You are making me to lose my line of thought, and you will not have it. You will not have it. You hear me? You will not have it. You will not have it, Black Panther.
How can you stand your stand on the ground? If you go to court now, are you not guilty?
If you say that you go to court, are you not guilty? Okay, if you can just be quiet for a minute and let me tell you something. If you can just be quiet for a minute. Yeah? Now, you say it's wrong to say that. Yeah? Who speaks for the people? It's a question. Who speaks for the people? Is it you? Is it the common people on the street? Or the people that their name doesn't open any door that speaks? Or is it the ones that their name open doors that speak for the people? So that's the point. It doesn't matter how many non-entity or how many people where their name of your open door where you gather. It no matter. They are just a number. They are deplorable. Yes. Because their name does not hold water. One person when he name the open door, open window, open everywhere. When he talk, that's the one you hold. For the rest, where they make noise. The rest are noise maker. He said, a rich man speaketh roughly. A poor man maketh entreaty. All their noise, now entreaty, now noise. Now noise. That's why I have the boldness to say they don't love themselves. That's why. Okay? If you not get them, you not get them. If you not day, no day. I say just rich. Oshiomhole. when they do in romance for woman, they massage woman leg. I mean, that's how they all of them did now. Now who then cash when steal meat for pot, now be thief. You know? So that's all of them did. None of them is exempted. But when it concern me, now the election electoral law, whether they say they play pioneer so, they take and they do, the more you look, the less you see. For our eye, they go small, small so. When nobody is not talking about like that. Nigerians supposed to be screaming from the roof now to say no. Because what these people are doing now, they are using a delay tactics for Nigerians. At the end, these laws will not be passed. So my advice to Nigerians, and I'm going to make sure I will take it upon myself to do a TikTok message to the senators, both in Edo and in Delta State, educating the people. If we not hear the press make them do this thing, none of them will come back. Yes, none of them will come back. Which means all of them, we know already they're all in bed. We know. But to rub it on our face like this, no. We have to let them know that we will hold them accountable. We will hold them accountable. Nigerians will hold every of their senators accountable for this criminality that they are doing open daylight on us. We must let them know that if they refuse to speak, they will be sent packing. They will not go back to that House of Senate. They will not go there. We must let them know that. And I urge every other person in every other state to do the same. Call them out. We have to call them out. We have to. Because what they are doing now is just a delay tactics to ensure that the time elapses and then they cannot implement those electoral laws that will make our vote count. So that's where I am. That's where I am. And I think it's the right thing for everybody to come together and do that. Do that in your own way. What's his name? Very Dark Man. Yeah, Very Dark Man is doing a good job. He's doing a good job. Like you said, Mr. Evis, if he's fighting with somebody online, it doesn't mean that he's fighting with all the Igbo people. They should leave him alone. Yes, should leave him alone. People have saga. Doesn't mean that if you have saga with me now, then you go come be saying like that. Now, so and after all, being people they fight you. Even though now so they do here for this platform. When I say all the Igbo people, they will gather together, they write nonsense about myself. Now myself, I write not me. Because I'm telling you the truth. If you don't like and go jump from 24, I've been at 70th floor. From there, jump by yourself. Because you not go fit shut me up. The truth must prevail. I must speak the truth until you people start doing the right thing. And stop this what do they call them pity or what's it called again? Sympathy, emotional blackmail that you most of you are using all the time. Nobody can talk. One now do wrong. Because make una not come, make una not come say they not hate una. They hate una. They hate una. That's why they talk like that. If you get a friend that cannot tell you when you are wrong, that person is not your friend. You have to know that. In fact, the person that criticizes you the more is even the person that actually loves you the more, because they want to see you prosper, want to see you succeed. That's why they are pointing out the things you can change, The ones that is clapping for you when you are failing, it's not your friend. Know it, and it will do you good. Mr. Elvis, I'll leave and there. I don't want to talk again. If Black Panther want to talk, I'm ready for you. But for now, I'll leave and there.
Okay, Mother Patricia, thank you very much, man. While you are giving your submission, I was trying to look for what ECBD said, but I've listened to his submission. I couldn't get that part. Maybe because there's so much conversation going on, interjection going on with him. And yeah, I'm also trying to listen to what you are saying this way. So I think I need to take my time to find where he mentioned that all Satanas are Igbos. That's a huge word. And Black
He says
Panther,
it's Satanas. He says it's Satanas that are saying, claiming that they are not Igbos.
I cannot say, look, let me say something.
Listen, please, let me, because listen, Mr. Happy just said all Satanas now. I didn't say he said all Satanas. I said he said the Satanas that are claiming, or some of the Satanas are claiming.
The Satana does not mean all Satana now.
Listen, whether you like it or not, Mr. Black Panther.
There are some Satana that came. Mama.
Okay, wait now.
Mama. Let's not argue this word. Let's not argue this word.
Mr. Black Panther.
He said the Satana that are claiming.
Yes. Okay, wait now. Let me catch you with your own words. And you think say you guess this when you not fit it. Remember what you did.
Look. Now English will they talk. Now English will they follow here.
Don't let me forget. Let me talk. You say he said the Satana, but not say all Satana, Abi. Let me say you just.
You just said the Satana now. That's your word I'm following now.
You listen now. You are quick to talk. You don't get ear to listen. That's my problem with you. Yes, you quick to the challenge people, but you know they really listen.
What are you talking? I'm repeating what you are saying now. Don't you listen to somebody?
You said
yes, it's you that said it. You that said it now. I repeat your word now.
You said the Satana, but it didn't say all Satanas. Okay.
Madam, look.
I should not say Igbos.
Mama, hold on.
You not see yourself. You are
Mama, hold on.
You go this way.
Hold on. Don't call anybody name here. I
beg. Listen to yourself now. You are defending him now. Let me talk. You said he said the Satana, but didn't say all Satanas. You don't see yourself.
You said wait. You said something here. Oganaja was said. You said the O. You now reply said. Wait. I beg. Let you listen to me. You cannot be authoritative here now. You said the O. Naija was saying you said the O. You said no, it's not the O. You said the Satana. And I said, if you say the Satana, it does not mean that it is the O. If you say the Satana, that means he's trying to pinpoint one particular group inside the Satana. That is English now. So which one is say? I know they listen. You think I listen to you carefully here? I did not listen to myself. I listen to you carefully here.
All right, Black Panther, thank you. To be honest, I can't say anything on that topic. I couldn't find, because this network yesterday was very bad. It was in and off. So I remember I kept accepting him into the platform. There was a time I forgot him on the backstage. So I don't know which part way for come he will talk about. I'll take time to go through it. Then we'll address it another time. We should just calm down. Thank you, Abdul Malik, for coming in. Thank you, sir. Good evening to you. Please talk to us.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Nigeria Watch.
Thank you, my brother.
Good evening, everybody in the panel. Good evening, Nigeria. You see, we Nigerian, every one of us, we have problem. That is the reason why you see the country is not going forward. We are selective justice, and it is very bad when countries like that, even your family, when you do something like that, you can never have peace there in that aspect. Yes. Because when you born twins, whatever you do for Ojo, you must do for more when they are kids. Immediately when you do for them, you do not do for them. You don't need peace for that family. You see, very dark man. It's like, for me, the way I observe, if you don't like very dark, I'm not comparing with Peter Obi, but they are just similar people. If you don't like Peter Obi currently in Nigeria, just check yourself very well. Just check yourself. Because all the politicians currently in Nigeria now, Peter Obi is the best. Somebody that you have ruled for how many years, no corruption till today. You have never seen money, but still you don't like him. Why? Because he come from Igbo, right? I put that one aside. Just like very dark man. They say it for me, the way I see it, they not hate Igbo. If you take a look what very dark man have done before, it did not hate Igbo because when that man, when Sharia, they close that man's shop in Abuja, is it not very dark man that fight for him? One. Two, when NAFDAC close people in Onitsha shop, they tell them to pay 750,000 naira right each. Is it not very dark man that went there to fight? Even when that fishman,
Abdul Malik, God bless you, my brother. Go ahead.
even that fishman that was later died, is it not very dark? Even majority of Igbo today, I quote you anywhere, they like very dark man. They like, if you hate very dark man currently in Nigeria, you don't like yourself. You don't like good, or you don't like any good in Nigeria. Because before you change society, you must change yourself before you change society. Yeah, that is it. I'm telling you the truth. What this young man is doing, just because he brought price down for common Nigeria to have access to what other people have. Some people hate him. Okay, you say you want Nigeria to be good, right? How can the country good? And you live in abroad, right? It can't happen anywhere. How can somebody, don't like, even though you buy something, you will have gain. But too much of gain is bad. Nothing you buy in life, you will not have gain. That is market for you. You must have gain, but you will not have gain like times 3, just like what you buy 200, according to 240,000 naira for the phone, right? I be 207, something like that. But you want to sell the phone like almost 400, something thousand, almost times 2 of that money. Is it right? Is it normal? If you just sit down and think, is it normal something? It's not normal. Let us say the truth. If you take a look, since when I come this panel, I don't think where you come. I don't. Although somebody come from your place, they don't know you. It's just a name that it come from your place. They don't know you. It's just name, just like somebody say this one come from my place. It's just a name. Stand for the right thing. That is how life works. That is the reason why we don't get it right in Nigeria. We are selective justice. Look at now, so even some people now, some Nigeria youth, upon what APC are doing to Nigeria, they are still supporting APC. Imagine. Just imagine. Somebody promised you that after 4 years, if he did not give you light, don't vote for me. Okay, if you have sense, if you are with your senses, how can you support such person anymore? Tell me. How? Even though it is your father or your mother. I said, this is the promise you made, but you fail. How do you want me to trust you anymore, to support you? But I don't understand our country. That even some African countries say they don't behave like us. They don't behave like us. Look at even anywhere in Europe and abroad would be the same thing. Tribalism, everything have destroyed Nigeria. Even religion, everything. But when you have sense, all those things don't matter to anybody. America play lottery today, right? Is you know America and Australia play lottery today? They invite almost 50,000 people every year to come to their country. You know why? They want people to come and develop, to come and apply their knowledge for their development. That's why America has the best. They are the world power today in everywhere in the world. Yeah, they have sense. It's not that they don't have sense. That's why they play lottery. They invite you to come to go and use your sense in their country. America have power today. Many countries comprise America. It's not only America. Yes, but we Nigeria, the way we reach it will be very far before we get it right in that country, because we don't say the truth. Somebody just crash because he crashed. You cannot if you have sense, you cannot insult somebody that entire ethnic group. No, because not everybody is bad. Even in your family, there is a bad people there too. Everywhere we have bad people. But where majority are bad, that is where the problem comes from. Imagine a young man, just like those billionaires, they have voice in the East, right? Tell me, why can't they support Obi? Even though Yoruba man will do something or Hausa man, they will do it hide. I am telling you the truth. There is something I said there one day. Mr. Chimeze called, or he was in the panel, he supported me. Early before you see Hausa man or Yoruba man do something that those Obi Kubana are doing today to Peter Obi. Even very dark man said, with his style, he's supporting Peter Obi because he's calling those guys out. Why are they supporting APC? If you have sense, that is what you would think. He's calling them out. Why are you doing this to Peter Obi? Something like that. Indirectly. Let us say the truth. Sometimes I don't know. Thank you very much, Mr. Nigeria Watch.
All right. Thank you very much, my brother. I appreciate you. Yes, that's where we find ourselves. The reason why some are not supporting Peter Obi, why some are supporting Peter Obi, is because we are not ready yet to have a better country. That's just it. Yes, we are not ready yet. Yes, sir.
Can I say something? See,
our final submission.
Okay.
Your final submission started now with you. 5 minutes, please.
Okay, thank you, sir. Let us be very plain, and let us go back to history. Awolowo versus Shagari. Awolowo was the best candidate Nigeria ever had. Awolowo was like Peter Obi. Some Yoruba work against Awolowo. I wish all of una day una witness am. My brain was still right, but I cannot vote then. I was not up to 17. Awolowo was the best candidate in Nigeria, better than the teacher. Awolowo was a graduate, a lawyer. Look at what he did in Western region. Still, the people, young people, some of them still voted against him. Some of them still went to the media, talk against him. Then the entire Nigeria now rig election and rig him out. Like what they did to Peter Obi. It's the same thing they did to Awolowo. Awolowo had never stolen anybody's money. 1 naira shishi. Awolowo made account of everything. But they didn't let him to get to power because the House has said Yoruba man no go get there. That was what they were saying that time. So now we come now to the Igbos now. We are expecting the entire Igbo, even their so-called millionaire, to go with Peter Obi. It don't go happen like that now, my brother. It is better we see those people that are against him than we don't see them. It is more dangerous when they walk underground and less dangerous when we see them. We know we go mark them and know how to strategize against them. So all these issues that, his brother, he happen for Abiola, not being brother, leak out or take catch his wife. You know, I not see for reconciliation. So all these things is common among Nigerian tribe. Corruption can tear any race. And I want to stake here again. This issue of, I said it in my submission. Don't be narrow. Don't be narrow. Because your narrowness can spark anything that is articulated in you. It can make it very, very negative. Look at Madam Patricia. He goes saying talker. We know the reason why you are talking like this now. You lost your uncle during civil war. Is it not so? May his soul rest in peace. Does that mean that you transfer it to the generations of the Igbos that are now? Does that mean you transfer it? What are you supposed to transfer your own deed to your own children? How will you see that? And we go cry, God, 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 God. We cannot love, we cannot forgive.
Black Panther, what is she transferring?
She transfer is a transfer aggression.
Of us how?
See, Nigeria watch, there is nobody where he never lose somebody dear to him in this world.
No, wait now, because I'm lost. What is she transferring?
She transfer aggression. Anything about the Igbo negative, this spoken, Madam Patricia will take her too high.
And then when you say transfer aggression, how?
The transfer aggression is because of what happened to his uncle during the Civil War.
Igbo people doing something.
You know, talk ahead that day. Say he lost your uncle during the Civil War.
Oh, okay.
He talk here now. He said it here. Because during that time, when the Igbos were coming to Benin, they were resisted by the Nigerian force. But we lost a lot of Benis during the Civil War. But can we not transfer it to the children? That is what we are saying. We should be very careful with words. We should be very careful with anger. Anger will never solve any problem issue. Anger will never solve it. It will always open it more. We should learn to forgive. Forgiveness is human. It's human. We cannot carry anger. They express them. Anything where it's not like somebody brother steal my money. If I see a cousin, I go to flare up. Because anything, if it's in my mind, anything where a cousin talk, I will flare up. That is how it is. That is how we are if we don't forgive. That is who we are. I can be like that. If I don't debrief myself, I can be like that. Because every human being is emotional. But we should just make peace with ourselves. Then we can make peace with others. The Igbos are like us, all of us here. Every race, the Benin has something that the Igbos don't have. The Igbo has something that the Benin don't have. The Benin don't have. That is where the world is. It's a global enclave. Please, I beg of everybody, don't transfer aggression or something that is paining you. Don't transfer it to the offspring of the children. Please, I beg you in the name of God. Thank you, Nigeria Watch.
Okay, that area of transfer of aggression is my concern right from time. To be honest, for the first time I'm hearing that Madam Patricia lost her uncle to the Civil War. Okay, I never felt hear them before. I'm happy whenever you people bring it to my notice what is happening sometimes. And I know not all submissions I paid attention to. But regardless of that, it's not enough for her to have issue with the Igbo people, and when it comes to transfers of aggression, like you said, that's one of the problems you see that we have some certain group of people today say that Igbo man can never be a president of Nigeria. Yes, Igbo man cannot be the president of Nigeria. Is a big problem. Is a big problem. Remember,
sorry to cut you. Sorry, I beg you. This thing where you talk now, the same thing they tell the Yorubas when Awolowo was contesting. They say Yoruba man cannot be the president. The same word. People don't forget. Thank you.
Anyway, let's move on. Thank you very much. Mother Patricia, you have your financial submission 5 minutes now.
So Elvis, I don't want to talk because I don't go. I don't want answer. I don't want to talk
Okay.
again. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Abdul Malik, please, your final submission.
Yeah, good
5
evening.
minutes.
Good evening once again, Mr. Elvis. You see, I'm not telling you that there's some ethnic group, even though like their brother contest, they don't contest against their brother. No, it's everywhere. Even in the family, says sometimes they will not support you. Some of them, it happen everywhere. But what I'm trying to tell you, some of them they will not do it openly, pronouncedly. They will do it like secretly. Understand? Even though they don't support you, they will not come out and be saying it. Just like we know now, social media is everywhere. You understand? Yeah, that is what I'm telling you. Just like the way those guys are doing it now. It's just like pronounce it's like somehow. We like those youth that are growing up in Igbo land. Which eye are they going to look those all those their Obi Kubada and Chief Prince? How? Is it normal something? You see, everybody, other tribe, they support Peter Obi. We know everybody cannot support him, really, which is we know. But don't do it openly, like you are doing it like it's like you are showing yourself. You may do it secretly. Yeah, we know that. But the way they are doing it is not normal, it's not right. It's not normal something for me. Yes, it's not normal something. Let us say the truth. Because when you do not support your brother in your house, how do you expect outsider will support your brother? Yes, how? It looks somehow. You see, Nigeria, the way the problem we have is very big. Unless the youth will come together and fix the problem, because without that, there is nothing will work. That is what I say. And now Peter Obi now have the strategy or whatever he's saying. Let give him chance. Let's see what will happen. At least this man, the way he's saying, he will change this country, according to him. But now, even some people now say they are still against him. Who does that? Or how are we going to get the country right? All those people you are supporting, they are criminals. They stole your money. Look at the contract they are awarding. Billions of naira, and that contract is not up to that money. Just to siphon your money, according to Erufai, right? He said that every month they are deducting 100 billion naira for the Nigeria federal account without the presence of House of Rep. Imagine. You see, we have a very big problem. Unless we youth we come together and fight those people. Without that, there is nothing to want. Me and you, we are not the problem of the country. It's the politicians everywhere in all the region. They are the problem. Because when they are sharing that money in in the House of Assembly, they don't have Muslims, they don't have Christian. There is no religion. But when it comes to me and you, they separate us with religion, ethnic group, everything. And we the youth on you, they don't even get that one. That's why we are where we are today. How can a country security everywhere, but today, even till today, there is no solution how they will fight the tackle this insecurity. They kidnap people today. Tomorrow it will be your turn. Yeah, just expect that it will be your turn tomorrow. Even though you are not there, you will hear that they kidnap somebody, your relative. If you don't fight it now, I'm telling you the truth. Let us fight and know what to do, because those people, for me, no matter where you come from, they are the same people, politicians. They are thieves, they are criminals. Yeah, we don't have the good one. It's only because of them they have bad record. They corrupt. Only Peter Obi for now is the one that we vote for. Thank you very much, Mr. Nigeria Watch.
All right. Thank you very much, Abdul Malik. Thank you for that submission. God bless you, sir. Okay, Mr. Odowa, you just came in. You also have 5 minutes. Your first and final submission.
Thank
5
you.
minutes. Good evening.
And good evening, Mr. Nigeria. Good evening, everyone. The panel, Mommy Diaspora. Thank you. God bless commenters, listeners, and viewers. Well, anyway, me, I don't have much to say because for this saga, Peter Obi and Igbo did not vote. Me, I see it as people don't know what to say, because everybody cannot vote Peter Obi in Igbo land. Everybody cannot support Peter Obi in the East. Everybody cannot support Peter Obi in the East. Please, if everybody wants to support, okay, that means all of them should go to ADC party now, so that they know they are in ADC. In East, you have PDP, you have Labour, you have different parties there. So everybody, you cannot say that the Obi, Kubana, this or the other one is fighting. No, everybody has their choice to choose to make. So they appoint Obi Kubana. Let him go there and try his luck. Everybody are protecting himself, how to live a life. The country is good. It's good for people. It's bad for people. Is everybody has a choice to make. So it's nothing like Igbo, anyone who did not support Peter Obi is against Igbo. No, please, people should. The other day, Benin man was kidnapped. Benin people did not come out for the Benin man. The only place they were coming out is social media. None of them will come out in the ground and say, they must make sure this our brother free today. No. So you mean those Benin people, they are not human beings? Whether in Edo, whether in Afema, whether in Delta, all those Benis. Don't you know how many times they have kidnapped them? Did you see Benin people demonstrating? Even when they are talking of this war, it affects Benin. It is not only the Igbo, the outside Yorubas. It affects the entire Nigeria. The Benin was even they are killing feet, they are doing data and part of Ondo. So those things doesn't matter. And when they are saying apologize, you need to apologize to the Benin also. And if the other ones still said that they said the sacked people, they are Igbos. Okay, does that make me not to be a Benima or a Doma? They said you are Igbo. Okay, no problem. Me, I'm Igbo because Onitsha people, they are my brothers. They are called Igbo. Ezike in Enugu, they are my brothers. Some people of Bende, they are my brothers. Oguta of Imo State, they are my brothers. Then the Igede of Ebonyi State, they are my brothers. Are they not called Igbos? Does that keep them not to be who they are? When they said River State or Delta State, they are, no problem. That does not remove their leg, remove their heart from the place it's located. So we should take all these things lightly. What matter is how will they make Nigeria good for everybody? If it good for the Igbo, good for the outside, good for the Yoruba, good for the Benin, good for the Calabar, what matter is let the Nigeria go for. What can we do for Nigeria to be good? That is my concern, and that should be everybody's concern. Peter Obi is a good man. Yes, he have led example of how life is supposed to be, because he's contented as a businessman. He left position, go back to business. He doesn't take politics as his do or die. That is why he doesn't ask for pension, because a person work for 4 years collecting pension. Why a man who worked 25 years will not even see his pension that will come all those 25 years will not be a half or even a quarter of a person who worked for 4 years pension. So these are things people should put into consideration and say, how are we going to have free and fair election for the person that Nigeria vote to win the position? Whether Obi Kubana, who know Obi Kubana, if not when he did it mother burial. So whether Obi Kubana carry all his money and come to whatever place he want to campaign, people can eat their money. Even in those state of second time, do people not bring money? Do they not collect their money and vote for who they want to vote for? So we should see all these things as mercy, instead of we carrying headache over things that is just light as a dry leaf. So there is no name that is open door. There is no name that doesn't open door. If hand did not enter, the door will not open. So my take is, Kwankwaso, I pray that he really pair with Peter Obi. That is only what I saw there. Whether people say Sharia or not Sharia. If Kwankwaso pair with Peter Obi, because I know Kwankwaso have Kano. Erufai has Sokoto. Abi whatever, Sokoto. Abi Kaduna. Erufai has Kaduna. Peter Obi have the entire SAT. So you see that is win-win for us. So those are the prayer we should be praying and the actions we'll be putting forth so that Nigeria will be good for us. Thank you, Nigeria Watch. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Odua, thank you very much for coming to put your voice to this. To be honest, this tribalism of a thing, it will take us far. Because if you just check the whole country, man, whether one way or the other, everybody's just fighting for what doesn't make no sense. Why politicians are listening to us, smiling at us. And so Mr. A not like Igbo, Mr. B not like Edo, Mr. C not like Yoruba, Mr. It's just so confusing, man.
And the politicians know they fight too. Now we they fight.
And they'll be listening to us and they'll just be laughing. They'll just be laughing, say, all these people, man. It's just something else. It's something else. I don't know what to say. My people, let's come together to see how we can win 2027 together. I understand because of the anger, some of us have said Obi Kubana is not like Mr. Oduwa just said, that who know him before and all that. My brother, people know him. Let's be honest, that's why we are complaining. If nobody know him, we not go complain. People know him. You know, all those, important figures that have influence like that, when they join satanic group, it's painful. Let's be honest. Oga CM still talking yesterday. Big Kubana cannot win. So. It doesn't work like that, sir. It doesn't work like that, because these people they must play in part in people's lives. As you and I know that just to 2,000 naira, people will still vote they will still vote the wrong person on a polling unit. Yes, they will still do it. Just to 2,000 naira. Obi Kubana have 1 billion naira to give out on election day. Obi Kubana have 10 billion naira to give out on election day. So we really say that will not, so who know Obi Kubana? No. That's why people like me, I'm very angry that, why with the pains and everything we are facing, they choose to support these people. Well, I don't have the power to change the situation. I just want to say, yeah, that's the best we can give today. I appreciate every one of you, my people. Let's stand for what is right. That is what I stand for. I'm not a perfect person. I just want a better Nigeria. And anybody that try to stand on my way, I don't care if you are my family member or anywhere you came from, I will push you out of the way. That's what I'm doing here. And that's what I want you to do. I don't want you to be selective when it comes to your favorites. Yes, I don't want you to be selective. I appreciate every one of you, my people. I'm going to bless you now. Thank you very much, Black Panther, for coming in. Thank you, Madam Patricia, for coming in. Thank you, Abdul Malik and Mr. Odowa for coming in. And those of you that called in, a lot of you called in today. Thank you so much for calling into the show. And a lot of you super chatted the platform. Thank you very much, Jaja. Once again, Michael Aganamaro, Didi Anthony, Mother Peggy Mode, Infai. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you. Thank you, Mother Suberry. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate you. My people on the comment section, Mother for Mommy Diaspora. Thank you very much, Mommy. I appreciate you. Thank you, Abu Azi. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you. Thank you, Isaac. Thank you, YouTube Ada. I can see you. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. And who again? Light. I can see you. Divine Cross, Mother Peggy Modi, Mother Eugenia, Mother Stella Maseredo, Michael Carter, Mr. Justin Emmanuel, Jaja, Sedam, Leonard, Anozie, Mother Patricia once again, and who again, and many others. My people, Love Manduka, I can see you, and many more. And God will bless you, my people. Just do your part by pressing on the like. If you can't copy this link, help us to share. Let's join again together tomorrow, 7 p.m. Nigerian time. Let's continue to speak truth to power. We are not here to hate anybody. The energy we are pouring into hate one another, while the politicians are laughing at you and I, Let's pull that energy together to fight how we can rescue our country. Good night, my people.
All of them. The political class has decided that they are the bandits against the people of Nigeria. Between the executive, the president, the presidency, the National Assembly, I think they are decided that they are the bandits. They are the bandits. All of them. The political class has decided that they are the bandits against the people of Nigeria. Because I do not see how it is feasible that the topmost priority of a government that has this level of biting hunger in the land, this level of poverty, where people are dropping into poverty per minute, would consider the purchase of a befitting aircraft for the president, the construction of a 20 billion naira home for the vice president, the purchase of all kinds of funny-looking cars, and the fleet of the National Assembly members and the executive. What exactly is that? And I speak with a lot of moral authority. I served this country. They want everything about what I earned. They can find it in their folder. As a minister, they have something called Minister's Impress or something vote. My PAMSEC, Abokizawa, will tell you until tomorrow that I did not touch a dime. So when people say all these things, were you not in government? I was in a sane government. I wasn't.
So many times that I'm thankful for the opportunity to perhaps explain it so that the idiots who have continued to assume that I have broken my word would be clear. I said if he won the presidency, I'll leave Nigeria on exile. So let me clear that up. For him to have won, the people would have had to have voted for him. We didn't vote for him. He stole the presidency. Yakubu and INEC sold him the presidency. The presidency is not an expression of the people's will. It is an expression of the debauchery of INEC and the height of our judicial corruption. He did not win the presidency. If I had left, I would have been sanitizing and deodorizing a skunk. If nothing else, I rise and fall by my word. And when I said that I would live on exile if this man won, it was so that people will know that I do not believe Nigerians to be depraved enough to be possessed of the idiocy to vote somebody like him into power. And they did not. Anybody who prefers to delude themselves can continue to delude themselves, but Tinubu knows, INEC knows, the judiciary knows, and so do a lot of Nigerians, that Tinubu did not win the presidency. He stole it. So I'm not leaving because he did not win. It's that simple. That I'm still here is in rebuke of him. It actually cost me a lot more to stay here. It's not just the multiple level of danger that I face on a daily basis by remaining in Nigeria. Because if they will be planning my murder 3 years ago when they were not in power, one of his goons in Lagos State was the one sat at the head of the plot to kill me. They are the ones in power now. Ordinarily, I should run now. But I'm here. I am here because he did not win. He knows it. And every man and his dog in Lagos State knows it. He was beaten resoundingly in Lagos on the 25th of February. He couldn't even make 15% in Lagos. Segun Agbaje, the INEC commissioner in Lagos State, cannot produce the form EC8A for Lagos State up till today. I was the person who was charged by the OB legal team to collect the election material from INEC. He could not, up until today, INEC in Lagos State cannot give us the form EC8A, which is the polling unit level result. Because they know he lost. He lost woefully. He was thoroughly rejected across the length and breadth of the state that he has held hostage. for 24 years as at that time. He lost. So how much more the other parts of Nigeria? Let them continue fooling themselves. He has snatched it, grabbed it, but he can't run with it. And that's why we are all in the mess that we are in today. So yeah, if he had won, if Nigerians had been foolish enough to have voted for him, I would have left. It wouldn't be because of him. It would be out of protest that I could be stuck with such evil people who would have found the grace to vote for somebody like him. But as I have said, they did not vote for him. They rejected him. He has forced himself on us. And we can't do much about that. But I'm not going to legitimize his stealing by leaving. He didn't win.
There's a response on this day that says, Atiku Tinubu currently designed has destroyed your bullion van plan. So the question is it because of the bullion van plan that Tinubu was saying all what he said yesterday? And tell us about, let's talk more about how bullion vans were entering somebody's house on election day in 2019. Because you see, we've not gotten to the end of that bullion van matter. If you correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not sure that there are polling units inside bullion van. What was money needed for an election day? Was it for vote buying? Until today, we've not heard the last of that bullion van matter. And they've also raised it now. What is this bullion van plan that the PDP campaign is saying? And what really happened? What was those bullion vans for? Did they just stroll to visit? Or what really happened with those bullion vans in the last election? Because there were pictures and videos there.
On the other question of the bullion van or no bullion van and all of that, I think that matter has been put to rest. There was no money in the bullion van. The bullion van that even came missed the address to have come there. Okay. It missed the address to have come there, and that was why the bullion van was...
But why was bullion van moving on election day? No, but I just want to get this right. You said the bullion van missed its way to come into the place.
Yes.
But that place is not a known bank, or was it a bank? I just want to get to the root of it.
There are some companies that have high staff that pay their staff with cash, right? That bullion van missed his way there. Okay. And it was not invited by Asiwaju or anybody.
Concerning this bullion van issue, there was a story, in case you can go and read it, in the Cable in 2019, February 23rd, 2019, that talked about your presidential candidate actually owning up to it and saying, yeah, it is that have I worked in government before? Have I stolen anybody's money? No. That if a bullion, because I'm responding to the fact that you said that the bullion van missed road, which a lot of people look and say, how can a bullion van miss road like that? We don't know GPS or anything. So just to tackle the argument that you made that the bullion van missed road, he acknowledged it. He said, it's my money. I can do anything with it. And it's his money. So there's no scrutiny on him because it's his money. But the scrutiny is, it might be for vote buying. What do you say about that?
Now, my response to you, which I had already done before, is that statement was made jokingly. Reporters met with him. I was there. I was standing not too far. Met with him, and there were a lot of accusations. If you know Asiwaju very well, he loved to crack jokes and crack people up most times. And he said that statement. Not that he owns it and all of that. We've seen pizza delivery van miss their road. We've seen high equipment van miss their road. And I've told you that it was a missed identity of address.
Okay.
It is us in APC who are dissatisfied with him, that who put him in power. We are the ones that will remove him from the power. We are in our party, and in this party, we will ensure that Bola Tinubu does not come for a second term, because that will be great torment and torture for Nigerians. How do people work for you to get into power, and you use and dump them, and you start empowering other people who never belong to our party, who never worked with us at the campaign council, who just... I don't understand this Bola Tinubu of a man. He will just... I don't know what his game plan is. But he's wasting his time because we are the ones that put him in power. We know our calculations, how we put him in power. And we are going to get him out of that power. That's for sure. He's wasting his time. But even at that, Ruben, a majority of Nigerians did not vote for him. We did the calculation. All we needed to do was to wait for Atiku and Peter Obi to split their votes. That's how we won. Since 1999, Bola Tinubu has had the lowest margin of votes of all presidents. He had less than 40% of votes. We calculated it. We worked at campaign council. Go and check the records. So there's nothing I don't know about how Bola Tinubu won.
But
Let's see how we win in 2027.
Yeah, but Tinubu got 62%. Yeah? He got 62% of the votes from northern Nigeria. But let's leave statistics.
I don't even like any of them. I don't like Atiku. I don't like Obi. We are a country of over 200 million people. There are.
It has been signed into law by the President, Commander-in-Chief, Federal Republic of Nigeria. I believe in this document. That is why I'm so lawful. That is why I'm so confident. And that is why, however extreme it is, I am saying it on national TV. I'm not taking any risks. Swearing in a ticket that has not met the constitutional requirements of the Constitution is ending democracy. And I'm repeating it. Whoever does not meet the constitutional requirement must never be sworn in. If you like, I can say it again. I'm Dr. Baba Ahmed. I'm not taking risks with my safety and with my life. But I'm repeating, swear in anybody who does not meet the constitutional requirements of our country. You are engaging in an unconstitutional act. Mr. President, do not hold that inauguration. CJ and your lordship, do not partake in unconstitutionality. I am taking these risks for the sake of my country. Yes, it is extreme and I'm saying it. It was more extreme for Yakubu to issue that certificate. It was reckless. He is putting all our lives in danger. All of us were already at risk. So what is there again in me taking risks again? What have they not done against Nigeria? What have they not abused in Nigeria? Now they'll take the constitution, they are going to swear this man in, and I should be afraid? I will not be. I'm telling you that on the 29th of May 2023, swear in Tinubu as this result is. You have ended democracy, whoever you are.
This is the worst government. That's the feeling of the job people. If nobody is telling you, as a friend, I will tell you, the job people feel this is the worst government for them. This is a nightmare for them. And when we were voting, when we were campaigning for you, a lot of the job people called me, President, you don't know Tinubu. You know everything about Tinubu. Tinubu is your friend. No? We hope it's not going to look the other way. And I assured everybody, I say, if Tinubu fails, hold me responsible. And today, the people are asking me, are you still on that if Tinubu fails, hold me responsible? River State is the litmus test. If there is going to be any fire, it will start in River State. I cannot stop them. I, as an individual, I cannot stop them. I cannot even stand on their way.
We are a poor nation. The bank coal will follow. They say firewood, not smoke. They say we need to plant more trees. And they are not giving us money. We need to open our eyes, try shining, and tell the West. If you don't guarantee our finances and work with us to stop this, we are not going to comply with your climate change. They'll do it.
God have mercy upon us.
But how does that translate to insulting the whole of Igbo people? How does that translate? Because one Igbo man calls
So why can't the Igbo
terrorist.
people, shut up your mouth, shut up your mouth.
Why
can't Igbo people that are there?
why will that now become a thing that all Igbo people now become victims of? Why will that become a thing that all Igbo people will now be punished for? Why? Just like to chip in as well that majority of the things that Asari has accused Nnamdi Kanu of doing, he did worse when he was fighting for what he believed in. He did worse. Even few days ago, he threatened the sitting governor, Governor Sim Fubara of Rivers State. He threatened him. The videos are all over the internet. So my problem with people like Asari is that it's like they do not. It's like they always forget history. And again, whether you like it or not, Asari said that people without certificate should be the one who should be running the economy of the country. Will he allow a truck pusher to conduct a medical surgery on him if he goes to a public hospital? Will he allow a truck pusher to drive a plane that is a passenger on? Having said that, because for me, when he was making a remark, and I interjected, you know, when I interjected, he said, "Shut up! I will not go into the gutters with him. He can be twerking for Tinubu all he likes. He's very happy now because Tinubu has invited him to the villa. They even gave him the chamber to address the press. So he's happy. He's twerking for Asiwaju now. He's wishing. His wish is that they will give him his wish is that they will give him Tompolo's job so that he will begin to do Tompolo's job. But all the twerking that he's twerking and shaking bomb for Tinubu now, that's all his wish. And I don't blame him. It is Tinubu that I blame. It is Tinubu that I blame. That Tinubu is now openly endorsing criminality. Tinubu can be meeting bad boys at night. There's nothing wrong in Tinubu meeting bad boys at night. But making it a government policy is very detestable, it's despicable. How can this man sit down in his house and be threatening a sitting governor? Because the governor simply told him that his boys are the one who are creating the insecurity problem in Rivers State. Again, several groups in Imo State have come. Several groups in Imo State have come to say it is his boys in Imo that are killing people as unknown gunmen in Imo. Just like the way you have raised that issue, the way you have raised this issue now of the NGO that said it is boys. It is Asari's militia that are killing people in Imo.
Talk sheep. I did not go there to take Tompolo's contract. I have enough. So I'm a Muslim.
Why are you twerking
I'm
so hard,
satisfied.
Sir? Why are you twerking so hard? You are twerking too much. You are twerking too much for Jagaban. You are twerking too much.
You are twerking so much.
You are twerking too much.
Twerking so much
even the Jagaban you are twerking for, even the Jagaban you are twerking for will not respect you like this. He will respect Tompolo more, who is quiet and silent. You are twerking too much, sir. Because I will be the first person.
Don't bring Tompolo
I brought Tompolo into it because I brought Tompolo into it. I brought Tompolo into the argument is because you are doing as if you want to take over Tompolo's job. That's why I brought Tompolo into the conversation.
The pantophobia is experienced by all Progressives Congress and Asiwaju. That's why you see them doing that. Can Nigerian people, for the life of me, honestly ask themselves an answer that we are prepared to have a president that will appear in the United Nations, and when he stands to address, he will say, the fellow citizens of the world, here we are in the United Nations, different from Bala Blue, Blue, and blah, blah. Or that he will say he brings electricity from America and converted it into yam and beans. Or he will say he will turn 50 million people into Agbado. And you see, if you look at the candidates running for the office, for the serious-minded Nigerians, it is quite evident. People in Nigeria, their minds are made up. It's like you're going to obedient people and you are trying to blackmail Peter Obi. And you are singing hip-hop, it will not move them. The Nigerian people have made up their mind. They've looked at these political parties. APC is on the extreme, playing religious politics. Labour on the extreme, playing religious politics and all kinds of things. PDP is the only party that has national strength with a common objective for a recovered Nigeria. The Chatham House, like I said the other time, is a building, but the institution running the Chatham House is Royal Institute of International Affairs. So what they usually do is they discuss about policies around the world. And when they raise up policies, they bring policymakers and people who are trying to think of change to come and have the conversation. And each time they invite anybody from anywhere in the world, you will see representation from around the world. So that when you speak, they will say you are addressing the world. You see, in those days when you appear in Chatham House, they will say somebody addressed the world. Now, check the ones that Asiwaju went. Who is the world there? It is APC Nigeria and APC London, then the assistant chair of Chatham House, and those other white people you see are the lobbyists that APC briefed to organize those events. They went and made a caricature of themselves. Then in the evening, they were singing Bugao, Eni, Bigao, and they're jumping. As if what they did in the morning amounted to displaying intelligence leading to what we want to change as a country. When you go to the Chatham House, what do? You speak. After you speak, one or two people will ask questions. Have Nigerians not been asking questions? Those that will vote. Most of those people, they don't come back to vote. The people that will vote in Nigeria have asked questions about electricity. They've asked questions about the economy. They have asked questions about healthcare. They even talked about insecurity in their homes. Farmers has asked, how can we go back to farm? And he has answered that. Let us stop this neo-colonialism. By thinking that entering a British Airways to land in London and speak to some people who their skin pigmentation is white, that is a conclusive proof that we've told you what. No, speak to the government. I will be moved and appreciate if these guys will go and engage with the government of the United Kingdom. Because after all is said and done, it is the government that will influence the policy and not the Chatham House people.
There is an argument which the learned Sikh, Mr. Keyamo, argued yesterday on the program. He said forfeiture doesn't mean penalty. And it doesn't mean a fine, because I made reference to a portion of the Nigerian Constitution which made reference to the status of anyone who wants to seek the exalted office of the president, and whether or not such persons are being involved in any kind of indictment or convictions in the past, fine or penalty or whatsoever. But he said that forfeiture in that nature wasn't a penalty. Actually, but in law, was that a forfeiture? One.
Yes, forfeiture.
In law, that forfeiture, is it a penalty?
Yes, it is. You are forfeiting what rightfully you would have argued as your own. Why are you forfeiting it? Because investigation proves a link between you and that item, and that the item relates to narcotics. So narcotics and money laundering is a criminal offense. Suggesting to his prosecutory mind, if the prosecutory mind is functional, these are the thoughts. How much was Bola earning? How much he was earning, even if you multiplied it by a number of years, the prosecutor will say, is it enough to have that large sum of money around that time?
So you're raising this matter on the answer that needs to be gotten from the APC and the presidential candidate on where the source of that money, isn't it?
For the Nigerian people, the question is not just about the source is important, but for the Nigerian people is, there is still a cloud around drug-related offenses and drug-related activity with somebody who wants to be the #1 citizen of the country. And I will tell you why. Because if you look at opium in Nigeria, very recently, you saw the massive busting of cocaine in Nigeria. This idea of drugs and narcotics is a terrible case all over the world. And if someone has that questionable character, is elected as a president, what it means is that it will embolden people who are into those activities. That is why the person has to come out clean. That is point number one. Point number two, and very important, apart from the drug, if you look at part 799 and part 680, 680 is a Court of Appeal case, 799 is a Supreme Court case, where the spokesman, apart from the narcotic case, many years ago went to court and also challenged the certificate of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. In part 680, actually volume 12, Nigerian Weekly Law Report, part 680, if you look at page 200 and paragraph 10, these are the words of Festus Keyamo. He said, in a final analysis, however, then he now alluded to all the certificates that he laid out in that affidavit. He said Bola Ahmed Tinubu presented a dubious certificate.
All right. So
he has not refrained from that, even though the judgment of that court dismissed that application because he did not attach affidavit under a summons. But one fact is clear, he has not come out today to say, those things that I said in that case, I no longer believe this. When you have finished convicting somebody and you sentence him, do you retry him again? That means that case, as far as that case is concerned, it is conclusively concluded, not in favor of Bola because he had to forfeit that. That's number one. Number two, I heard him yesterday saying it is the party who are just willing to know because they don't want to field him for the second time and they want to be, don't deceive Nigerians. His former boss, what is his name? The human rights activist, Gani was the one that started this case. He applied to the court for mandamus. He even asked to be given the right to prosecute the matter. It was Gani that sparked off this issue, and it was a legal matter. That is why the party was compelled. Even it was around that time that Festus Keyamo also went to court and said, in addition to it, that the man's certificate too is a problem.
We need to wrap up now. On the final note, what is your summation on this matter?
I am afraid that the conclusion of this case is that from the eyes of the law, especially if you look at the constitutional provision you cited, Bola may be disqualified from contesting.
By who?
No, if the matter goes to court, interpreting that provision of the Constitution, because the finding in that civil forfeiture proceedings has ended against him. That's why he forfeited that. And narcotics and money laundering, whether in America or in Nigeria, is a criminal offense.
Rightly, you are fighting for your freedom. It's not another election you're having. If Obi does not win, forget Nigeria.
Listen to this. 2 weeks ago, the president went to the Senate, to the National Assembly, and said, I want to borrow $800 million. What's calculator there? 800 million times 760. Can somebody do that? 800 million. 800. They put 60 times 760. That is what the Buhari administration told the Senate 2 weeks ago. They want, Senate said, Mr. Yes, Senate. Mr. Yes, sir. Senate said, approved. To work with that money in the twilight of your going. They have just approved over 400 billion. They say payment of judgment debts. Who are the judgment creditors? Have you not seen the judgment creditors in the last 8 years? These are parting gifts for the boys. Nobody is deceived. If everybody is, I am not. Then the same president went to the Senate 3 weeks ago and said, we want to borrow. Yeah, thank you. Do you know how much that is? $800 million is 608 billion naira. 608 billion naira. With that amount, every state of the 36 states in Nigeria can have a first-class hospital fully equipped that will never allow any Nigerian to leave the shores for treatment abroad. Do you hear me? Are you hearing me? The same federal government 3 weeks ago went to the Senate and said, give us 22.7 trillion naira as ways and means loans, ways and means. 22.7 trillion naira. I thought another government is supposed to come in on the 29th of May. Is today not 26? Abi? Is it not on Monday? So, haven't borrowed money for our generations yet unborn. Haven't sold our yesterday. Haven't mortgaged our today. Why are you against selling our tomorrow? Why are you borrowing? What do you mean by ways and means? 22.7 trillion naira. Wait for it. It's not yet ended. It's not yet ended. Again, few weeks ago, the federal government again got approval from the National Assembly to borrow 819.54 billion naira. they call it domestic loan to fix infrastructure. Domestic loan to fix infrastructure. Which infrastructure? When are you going to fix it? I thought you are going in the next few days.
People are hungry.
Let them die. It's their fault. Yeah, I'm supporting Tinubu 100%.
You're supporting Tinubu?
100% to deal with Nigerians. There is nothing under the sun that I have not seen before this election. Nigerians decided to take Indomie, 200 naira, and voted for rocks across the country. So the BBC, Voice of America, they had requested to interview me, TRT. I said no. All the things I needed to say, I said them before the election.
People are hungry.
Let them die. It's their fault.
kakemo. Lady contractor, lady yo. Aje robia, pia wanem. Aje contractor, mushima no were hanyu. Yedi bansa, mio. Yedi bansa, mio. Yedi bansa, mio. Isu kamana neje, mio. Yedi bansa.